Hold on. More here. Ta-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ta-da-da-da. Take it down low. Let me tell you something. Take it down low. Low. Hear this. When we say low, Father. Hear this. I never rehearse with the band. But still give them a big round of applause. Because when I say without love, you can't cut it and you never say. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. That them a listen for. That them a listen for. So you go cut it and you don't play that. Don't do me that. See? Give the people them that know, make me hear. Yeah, man. Don't do me that again. When I was about... Pull up! Alright, hold on. Don't give me no more of that now, you know. You see the next tune? Don't shortcut it again. Not do me that. I'll do me never rehearse you, know. Me love you, no class, the dando and this. Sin. Me love you, no. Me go on the list. I want to tell me, so I want to know me thing, I want to rehearse it. I want to can't flap me, and me at the done. Me just sing up here alone and dance and the place done. Sin. So, don't do me that. Alright, give me the Queen Majesty now. Give me the Queen Majesty. Don't play with the Dan, please. Right away. That's right. Next, right away. Don't delay. Right away. Wanna move slow when it comes to the Dan thing, you know. Watch it. Move fast. No. We are. Hold on now. Them tell me, say them rehearse my song. It look like my song them too big for them money, you know. And that me discover. Sure. Hold on now, nobody play yet, because I need to talk to my people. Wanna tell me so when I rehearse my song them. Me no love that. Hear what you do for me now. Give me a simple rhythm. Give me a simple rhythm now, man. My case, my boss. Give me the hypocrite with him. Poor thing, my love you know. Give him a big round of applause still, because you done. Round of applause now, man. The Dan tune too big for them. Hypocrite with him. Pam, 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 pam. Ba, 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 ba. Every time I saw her walking down the street, she just a draw card. I want you, please. The people them are wait. So they never rehearse my song, they wanna give me. Alright, hold on. Me a go on another simple one. Play the moving away. Quick. Moving away. Quick, no man. Leroy Dance Man never been here. I've been on some fest. I've been on Follow the Harrow, you name it. All of them show there. I come tonight for going on Leroy Dance Man, but please, don't disrespect them. Them still go half guard with the music, but we love them. Give them a big round of applause. Take it up now, yo, hold on, my youth. Hold on. Let go that, we don't want to no honor. Give them a big round of applause.
IRFM wishes to advise that the views expressed on the Cutting Edge are not necessarily those of the company.
Listening to your radio. your stereo, yeah. Mutabaruka leads the way, so just you let the station play, yeah. Say it hits inside to hold on me, yeah. Well, this is Kimani and you're listening to, you know, Mutabaruka. IRFM, Cutting Edge. Whoa.
Thought-provoking, always smoking, lyrics like a bazooka. You are listening to Mutabaruka. You are listening to Mutabaruka.
Attitude, man. What I say. Them to you rest a jungle, and you might black a rima.
REFM, thought-provoking, always smoking, lyrics like a bazooka. You are listening to Mutabaruka.
Again, Mutabaruka. A Jaja run things and no them. Love King Selassie, me say lift it up again. Me friend. A Jaja run give me word out
I hear that you going away. I wish you good luck. I wish you goodbye. Oh yeah.
Good night. This is the Cutting Edge, and I refer every day and next Wednesday. Give thanks to the moment. You know, we could be somewhere else, but we choose to be here at this time. Why you love all the people them who stay with you over the years. All the people them who put on tea, put on food, use matches stick and hold up them eye, go around the machine and sew. Carpenters, policeman, the taxi man, they were too long on them car and don't want to move because them don't want to miss an inch of where I say. We want to yell up all the people them who listen to Cutting Edge and make Cutting Edge there so for 20 odd years. You can't believe that. I bridge in a while ago just there. I don't remember them same name. There with Kawaka Pyramid and say we give the name. At least I the radio them listen to, but I want to tell you, most youth in Jamaica, if him is 22 and under, and him have an African name, The possibility that the cutting edge is responsible for that name. Yes, most youth where is 22 and under. If him have an African name, the possibility is that is the cutting edge make him have that name.
But there is one thing you don't know. You don't know how I love you so. My darling, please don't go. My darling, long time you are mine. Giving your love to another man. Sharon, please come back to me.
Yes. The man called Leroy Smart. Yes, Leroy Smart. Yes, Leroy Smart. Anybody who know Leroy Smart, tell him say, Mutabaruka just give them a slew. A Leroy Smart. A slew of Leroy Smart. So, anybody who know Leroy Smart, tell them say, Mutabaruka just play several Leroy Smart. I will call that Leroy Smart in performance on the cutting edge. Government has announced long-awaited changes to the legislation governing ganja as part of plans to decriminalize the use and cultivation of the drug. Still I call it drug. The announcement was made this morning by Justice Minister Senator Mark Golden, who said that the bill was approved by Cabinet on Monday. He says amendment to the Dangerous Drugs Act will be tabled in the Senate this week. In addition, Mr. Golden says the Ganja Reform Act 2015 will see a number of changes made by the treatment of trafficking of ganja and will allow for religious use, among other things. In addition, the revised provision in the bill will see the exclusion of hemp from the definition of dangerous drugs and the removal of existing penalties for smoking ganja. The legislation makes provision for smoking ganja in a public place to become ticketable. Wanna listen to where I go on, and don't get confused, All right. The man them say the legislation makes provision for smoking ganja in a public place to become a ticketable infraction, as well as allow for the cultivation of live. All right, come. Where the paper there? This connect? I am going to say it connect. The legislation makes provision for smoking ganja in a public place to become a ticketable infraction, ticketable infraction, as well as allow for the cultivation of 5 or fewer ganja plants on premises for medical or therapeutic use. Okay, so here they must say, you must not smoke ganja in public place or you will get a ticket. Just like if you have speed on the road, you get a ticket. Okay. That means that's a criminal offense. And you can plant 5 or fewer ganja plants on premises for medical or therapeutic use. That means, when you go back home now, she now left IRFM, go back home now because she can plant herbs. The bill will also empower the Justice Minister to authorize a person, group or organization adhering to the Rastafarian faith to cultivate ganja to be used for religious purposes, as well as declare an event, as well as declare an event, an exempt event to allow for the use of ganja in adherence to the Rastafarian faith. The minister also said that reforms will allow for persons with chronic health issues to utilize ganja once approved by health practitioners. Okay, so listen to where I go on, Rasta events. Rasta events will be exempt. The Rastafarian faith, all right, I don't know what they're going to work out this law. The bill will empower the Justice Minister to authorize a person, group or organization adhering to the Rastafari faith to cultivate ganja to be used for religious purposes. That means that they go to an organization and say, all right, if we don't want to grow ganja, grow it, but it must be used for religious purposes. And is also empowered to declare an event, an exempt event to allow for the use of ganja in adherence to the Rastafarian faith, like a Naya being gay. Like a Naya being gay. It has said so that the Naya being gay grounds, no police can come on the grounds and come tell you say you can't smoke ganja upon the grounds. That is what it really has said. No police can come at a Rastafari event and lock up anyone to smoke ganja. The minister also said that reforms will allow for persons with chronic health issues to utilize ganja once approved by health practitioners. Additionally, the amendment will provide for a new regulatory body, the Cannabis Licensing Authority, which will be responsible for establishing a regulated hemp and medical marijuana industry. The bill will be tabled in the upper house first, as the Justice Minister also sits in the Senate. Additionally, the Cabinet will be meeting tomorrow to discuss certain issues, including this, after which the government will update the public. Okay, so that is as far as them reach with this. That is as far as a bill them a pass in a regional situation. So I don't want a man go out there and blow no ganja and a policeman face right now. You can still get arrested. I want to say ganja free, whoops, I blow ganja and a policeman face. No, it don't work that way. But my contention with ganja thing, you know, I know all I'm bridging them and figure out this and this and that. My contention with ganja is with Rasta. That Rasta got through persecution over the years for this thing here. And them should make a law, decriminalize ganja, that Rasta don't go to jail and prison for ganja. After that, them can do anything with them want. But my personal, I don't know about the next Rasta, you know. I talk about my personal thing. I don't know about how much billions can make a fight. I know billions can make a fight. I know it can use, say, all sorts of ailments, but my specific position is that Rasta shouldn't go to jail for ganja. That is my position. So if that is the position right now, where Rasta now go to jail for ganja, because, well, I can't tell you some incident. If you start telling some incident with Rasta, ganja, and even myself, it's unbelievable. Rasta will soon not go to jail for ganja, especially bingy, when our Rastafari gathering where you have man and smoke ganja, your police come, they come strip up the whole of the Rasta, them carry them go to jail. Little more years then they are jail how long and can't get bail and all them something. So, this is on the table. We're glad to hear that. And I want in all of my brethren, them and sisters again, I keep saying it, you know. Don't make this turn your brains into some like a political puppet. I repeat, you know, don't make this turn your brains into some political puppet where them can use now and say, see, we free Rasta with ganja, so we not say no Rasta. And we are the government, you know, and we, you understand? Don't make them trick, you know. Don't make them trick, you know. Okay. Over there.
That no right. Them say, hey, natty dreadlocks, where you come from? You must have two stick a sensi under your tongue. Me say, no, officer Lord, he must be mad. He only smokes cigarettes and strictly shag. Oh, whoa, see, on
Yeah, so the hurdle them a break down one by one. The hurdle is breaking down one by one. That's what you call Babylon wall falling. And when things like these happen, you have to say, what was the purpose? What was the purpose? What was the alabaloo all about? When it just take a stroke of a pen to prevent the brutality against a group of people for this little plant. Years. Brutality, pan top of brutality. Pan top of brutality. Years. All it takes is a little pen, the stroke of a pen, to stop those brutality. So what was it all for? What was it all about? Yes, cutting edge.
Mutabaruka.
Yes, sir.
Well, when I listen to you, I say into the powers, and I say, yes, man, delightful, excellent, and great.
Right,
I love the energy, but there are parts of it that I don't understand. The exemption of Rastas. The part you're talking about, say, Rasta could smoke it at Bingi and all Rasta gathering that is put on by the Naya Bingi.
No, I say Naya Bingi, no. Them never say Naya Bingi.
Okay, they say Rastas.
Them say, yeah, religious purpose as well as that declare an event and exempt.
Okay.
Event to allow for the use of ganja and adherence to the Rastafarian faith. That means, the justice minister can authorize person, group, or organization who are adherent to the Rastafarian faith to cultivate ganja to be used for religious purposes as well as that declare an event.
Okay. Like, for argument's sake.
For like a Naya Bingi.
Yeah, like a Naya Bingi. Or Naya Bingi put on any
by a Rastafari. No, not any cultural thing. No, I never say any cultural. Let's go, man. I never say any. I never say nothing about no culture. Nothing.
Got you.
It says the bill will also empower the justice minister to authorize a person, group, or organization adhering to the Rastafarian faith to cultivate ganja to be used for religious purposes, as well as to declare an event, an exempt event, to allow for the use of ganja in adherence to the Rastafarian faith.
All right,
so anything pertaining to the Rastafarian faith, he can give authority for ganja to be used at that event.
All right, well, listen up, Brother Muta. Something more to share. We have been using it already and go through the brutality and continue to be using it. See?
Yeah.
So, presently now, will they compensate us for the brutality?
No, don't ask me that, Bridget. I don't know what they will do.
Okay, and another thing now, Brother Muta.
Yeah.
Rastas are...
all right, tell me something. When you say compensate for what? The brutality?
The years of brutality against.
All right, so like from Carol Garden to now.
Yes.
How would you value that compensation? By what method or means?
Excellent. We love that question. You see, Muta, you learn, Muta.
Yeah, I know. I learn from you, man.
Listen now, Brother Muta. To compensate Rastas, you see? I think the best way to do it is leave Rastas alone to cultivate and use marijuana because they are separate government.
But you're not listening to me read. But you repeat up when we read already.
No, listen, man. May I share something with you? Then them now, as the Jamaican government, which is a British organization, right, purchase marijuana from the Ethiopian government and package it and distribute it among their
purchase it from which government?
From the Ethiopian government to the Rastas. Ethiopian government.
Which part of Rasta Ethiopian government?
All I and I. Me not talk Roman Catholic one.
No, hold on, man.
The Bobo Shanty.
Brethren, hold on, man. I could be realistic, yes or no, man. Me could be realistic as a brethren. The man them don't tell you say they go allow Rasta to plant certain amount of ganja for religious purposes. And I may ask you a question now, how the compensation for the brutality would go? And you are saying now they must allow Rasta to plant, cultivate ganja for religious for Rasta.
Industrial and then purchase it.
Who must purchase it from who?
The Jamaican.
But you can't tell people who for plant who must purchase ganja from. Suppose you have a friend who plant ganja.
They would set an industry among them because they do a lot of research.
Yeah, but him can't make but you tell him must make a law that if Rastas plant ganja and Baalid plant ganja, they must purchase it from Rasta. That's what I say.
And I said, no man, Baalid doesn't have access to plant it because
Baalid must have access to plant ganja.
No.
Why not?
Not at all.
Then why to the people them who make the canasal thing for glaucoma and thing? No, Rasta never make none.
But originally, remember, I said it is Rasta's research.
No, I don't want no Rasta research, I know. I say that you have a group of people who plant ganja and do some scientific research and make the thing for glaucoma and thing. And you say no, that people must not, the government must not allow people who's not Rasta to plant ganja.
1 zillion%, yeah. Because they were polluted and corrupted.
No, but I not agree with your brethren. Because I don't hold it for Bali. Vietnam, I don't hold it for Bali with the plant ganja Westmoreland and never corrupt it. Hold it for Bali to plant ganja. When we used to live at St. James, Vietnam, when we used to live at St. James, you see? You have St. James Mountain, you have Hanover Mountain, you have Westmoreland Mountain. We know whole heap of Baalid used to plant ganja there. And Rasta used to go to go buy ganja from them. And them see him Baalid. What?
Them a Rasta who have a trim because
which Rasta who have a trim?
Well, no.
Where you come from?
The police brother and the police
uncle. Where you come from? Where you come from? Which part of the man come from? No, which part you come? Which part of Jamaica you come from?
Me no come from Jamaica, brother Muta. I come from Carmelita Evadne Barrett.
No.
And Clovis Charles Blake back. Me no come from nowhere in Jamaica. Jamaica is an organization set by the British.
All right, sir. Give thanks, here? Yes. And them ignorance, we can't take, Me can't take the ignorance in the night. You know what say? Me not take no more call. Believe you me, because me go take the call early, and as that me getting up with, Me never don't take the call, like I mean, you don't take the call so early, but me don't say, all right, make it go on since we are talking about ganja. You know me don't take on this call. Press the button. Me don't take on this call. Yes, EL.
Greetings, Congo.
All right, blessed man.
Rastafari.
Isaac.
I want to start there for start,
Yeah?
Rebel Salute 2015.
Yes, wonderful.
Yes, wonderful. I listen there, I playing Leroy Smart. And give thanks for that.
Yes.
But I want to share an observation. Same Rebel Salute. Leroy Smart, after in done go on with the band and stage with him. He still has the authority. He's Leroy Smart, done that,
Him still what?
And I say it's Leroy Smart that, and he done that. He's a veteran, and he still had the authoritative voice to just go and nail up the place and make the people them eat out and sing with them. Why didn't do that?
Well,
we really overstand how the dance flex over there.
Well, I will have people that try to figure it out too. But him have a reason. Him say the band supposed to know him tune them. Even them never go rehearse with them. Him say the band supposed to know him tune.
But what me saying I Congo. Separate from the band. Him know him come do duty, man. The man they know the responsibility of being who they is. Should know the responsibility of being who they is right now. I'm separated apart from the band. We don't in about the band. And everyone here must run. But at the same time, just drop some acapella and the band the band. The band is not the worst of band, man. The man them would have pick up because the man is a musician.
Yeah.
You should have just made up the place, man. He disappoint the people.
Yeah, well, that's why I don't play at slow. I'm tuning him a while ago, cause
We know that
you can't go against what you can't go against what you hear this, so no. You can't go against, it's what me don't play a while ago. Nobody can boo that. Nobody can boo him just here a while ago, you know, because that's a Leroy smart, you understand? A Leroy smart, that.
Yeah,
you understand?
yeah. We feel the energy, and we love that. But listen now, concerning the herb now, why?
Yeah.
I Congo. Why is all this transformation, you know? And especially that transformation about the imprisonment, you know, because I serious when it comes to that, you know. I go through it down in other islands, and that we stand for, you know. The imprisonment thing, we totally against it, you know.
Yes.
But why we have made the transformation there? You still have man who's supposed to be Rastafari. Still are going court and still are get charged and still are going court and plead guilty.
Yeah, but it's a hot down here now.
Yeah, the guilty plea. Why is Babylon do whatever them do? I stand for a nation about what we know, what I know, and stop with it. Rasta no for going no court and plea no guilty for no charge about the drug.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. Yeah, well, I agree with you. No, it's not a dangerous drug.
Of course not.
From him say dangerous drug, it's supposed to say not guilty.
Of course, but it could be a split or a ton. From the clerk of court say, John Brown, a Rasta, you was charged with a certain dangerous drug, kind of done with that, not guilty. Whether it's a split or a ton.
All right.
You're going there with the weak-hearted whatever.
You're the catch thing with them use that, so no. You're the catch thing, you know.
Yeah.
Them say, the revised provision in the bill will see the exclusion of hemp from the definition of drugs. Of dangerous drugs. The exclusion of hemp, you know. Hemp is not a drug, you know. Hemp is not a danger. They're not easy, you know. They exclude hemp from the definition of the hemp is not a drug.
Of course not.
How are them people, man?
I'm not people, them. And the thing about, me not even study Babylon, because Babylon is what it is, you know, doom, you know, and all who depend it, you know. Our concern is the ones them who are using the herb and are not fully conscious of what they are doing. You should know, sir, from your use the herb, you should know, sir, you should know it and live it that you're not using any dangerous drug.
Yeah.
Know it. Don't believe, don't guess.
Yes.
No.
Yes,
and
sir.
that is our concern.
All right, sir.
Prophet Rabbi, I more strength.
Yeah, man. Give thanks, man.
Aye.
Yes. Why, I go for unknown something a while ago and I realize it's not the same computer I use, you know. So I have to go figure out something else now. I really have to go figure out something else because the program was set up of the other computer. Advertisement time, advertisement. Yeah, all right. Yeah, Caution Edge.
Yeah, good night, Muta.
Good. Jalan, how you doing, man?
I'm well, give thanks. I kind of wanted to return to the conversation about compensation.
Compensation, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's such a far-fetched conversation at several levels. The state and the world are now admitting that ganja is a positive plant and there are many positive effects that we can have for it. The way we are seeking to legislate it, they are pushing the medical, but at the same time, in giving us our sacramental access, they are also admitting that they accept that principle. Now, the imprisonment of persons who have cultivated herb, Rastafari persons. I remember there was an interview with a man on TV some years ago who spent years in prison because of herb cultivation and came out, you know, like maybe 20 years later. But he had a very commanding story as Rastafari in the prison system. and his struggle with that. And there are many families that have gone through that where their, breadwinners have been separated from them because of that. I think that there could be some kind of appeal to even the public defender, which is where that kind of thing probably would go, to review certain kinds of cases where Rastafarians who have always defended the assertion that this is a positive plant and that there are people who need it, and have cultivated it from that perspective and have admitted all of those things and have been imprisoned, that there can be some, especially now with a framework that the government itself is trying to benefit from the cultivation of this. Easily, there could be a way of ensuring that, whether by some levy or some, portion of tax or some framework that speaks to people who have had their lives really seriously destroyed.
All right, let me ask that question. You know that most of the rest of them who get persecuted for herbs, really, a whole heap of them gone left way. A whole heap of the elders them in the 50s and 60s will get mauled for ganja gone left way.
Yeah.
Right? All right. What farm, at this time, what farm you think this compensation should be in, and who should it be given to?
All right. Okay, so it's two things, Muta. Even before we talk about compensation, I think that there needs to be some kind of apology to the community. The fact is that the government should admit its own ignorance and the way it legislated as being informed from that position of global ignorance. And therefore seek to level the playing field that they are hoping now to capitalize on by saying that we admit that we have wronged you in the way that we have been guided by international legislation, which are the same legislations that are now guiding us to legalize internal legislations.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is that it would be big of the Jamaican government, particularly given the unique community that Rastafari represent globally, to make that a precedent. To come out and say that, in fact, many of our policymakers, even the former Prime Minister, virtually is saying that we are an embarrassment to ourselves in not being further than we should, than we are at this point.
PJ policy.
Yeah, man. Yeah. What I'm saying is that all of those...
He must talk about from the money part of it, He must talk from the earning of money off it. He must talk about the Rastafari.
I mean, nobody is really representing that, which is why we have to. Because if we don't mind sharp, we're going to be left out completely of what is the future of this industry. What I'm saying is, if we claim a cultural right, which is now being highly commercialized, then that cultural right needs to be protected at one level. But they need to apologize for the wrong that they've done. Some years ago, Barry Chavans wrote a paper about the way the local laws in Jamaica responded to ganja. And what he concluded was that the way the law responds criminalizes the culture, Rastafari. So here it is, you have a spiritual culture, but just based on the national attitude and reaction of the law, you are already a criminal, because the first thing a police does when he stops me, you have any ganja? So, no, he says, you have any drugs? I say no. And then him think I don't understand, so him say, you have any ganja? Now, if I look differently, that would not be his first question. So the point is, it becomes the first target if you have the dreadlock image. Even for yourself who don't smoke herb, them automatically assume that ganja is a part of it. So once you have ganja in the position that you do, every Rastafari is a criminal because it's illegal. So what I'm trying to say is that some of the restoration of all of that precedent has to take place because you smoke ganja as Rasta, you are mad and a criminal. And those are two labels that they have to work hard at removing. And it's not us alone that is responsible for that.
All right. Mr. Silva asked a question,
About the persons who were persecuted.
What farm? Apology would not be enough. So, All right. So if them apologize, now we are dealing with no restitution of restoration of people's sanity, people, finance, people life. What form and who institution of restoration of people's sanity, people, finance, people life? What farm and who should be given that compensation? What farm?
Well, okay,
the compensation should be? Yeah.
Muta, the government is going to be central to the future industry, right? So whatever way they choose to regulate it, they have control over the income and earnings, right? The Rastafari community is fairly identifiable. And I'm saying that if you want to take it historically, meaning going back to people who dead and gone and their family, or presently, there's a community that can benefit from some kind of percentage that is directed from the future income that will come from this. So the issue of how and what form, money is clearly a way that is going to come into being because of the industry. So money is a clear thing. But the brethren who spoke before was talking about a kind of entitlement that Rastafari would hold.
Now, he must say that Rasta should plant the herbs and then the government should buy the herbs, or whosoever should buy the herbs from Ghana. Rasta means that nobody else.
The principle I try to defend is that we should be entitled.
No, we know if you're entitled, but we say now that nobody else shouldn't be allowed to plant. Nobody shouldn't be allowed to plant.
It's not rational. Because presently the industry is dominated by ballets.
Yeah, but I remember saying a whole heap of ballets used to plant some serious herbs that Rasta used to go buy from.
And still do Muta. Most of the herb we smoke is ballet plants.
Yeah. So I say that to me, I couldn't really entertain the reasoning there. But we want to entertain the reasoning with say compensation.
Yeah.
Because we hear that go all over the place all the while, compensation. We can't see compensation for Coral Garden because a lot of the people them who get bad treatment in a Coral Garden still there and still are suffer with certain things. The ganja thing now is a thing because Rasta over the years has been persecuted for ganja. But in terms of I really try to figure out if money come now, all right, we have some money now, government have to give out money, I give a percentage of, I don't know if that...
But Muta, historically, they have court cases where people who have died, their estate or them, living relatives have been compensated. The real burden would be in demonstrating that these persons are worthy of that. And I'm saying that there are enough criminal cases. In fact, the same book by Henry Lowe has a few cases cited. It have a 2013 book where I can't remember the exact author. Cites about 4 or 5 different cases where various Rastafari are really injuriously affected by the criminal system. And what I'm saying is you don't have to compensate everyone, but a precedent at least should be set where the clear cases of gross human rights violation and discrimination, and more so retrospectively based on what we are now saying that this is a good thing and this is financially beneficial. These persons, especially if they're around, that would be my concern. If the apology is given, then you kind of cover those that you have injured who have died, potentially, even though it's not. But there are many people who are still with us who could seriously benefit. And you could do it at various different levels. From Chevan's recommendation in 2001 could be a benchmark that the national intelligence was well advised repeatedly, including that last one. Sorry?
Continuously.
But what I'm saying is by 2000 when Chevans did his report, America and all of those countries were galloping ahead. So the point is that you can say that you were inconsistent with global trends from this point and continued to criminalize this culture that consistently defended this herb.
Yeah.
But I it is based on our strength of organization and the kind of representation that we get. But precedent is what law is based on, you know, and the ability to demonstrate your case. But I certainly think that our community should be entitled to some kind of restorative justice. That's what it really is called. Because now you're saying that this is okay, and you should just... In fact, Rasta shouldn't be at the table now, because you too ideological. Let the business people take over.
Well, that is really why I say that, look, you know, over the years, this thing is supposed to be this terrible thing, and look, you know, so just stroke of a pen make the thing right.
But no, Muta, you see, when you start the program and you said that, it's today I'm thinking about polite violence, you know. Because somebody called me to tell me that Chris Blackwell is about to give some lecture about growing ganja, and I'm thinking to myself, this is the grossest polite violence. Because what you're trying to tell me is that you need certain kinds of people to now tell you that this is okay, for you to tell me that this is okay?
For me.
For me, when is that me I say all the time?
A polite violence, of course.
Yeah, man, it's the same thing with reparations. They know that they have done you a wrong. And them have all of the academics and lawyers scurrying around to spend more money in order to prove the wrong that them already know.
Yeah, but all right, I don't know if it's a mistaken print this, you know, but here it says so. The revised provisions in the bill will see the exclusion of hemp from the definition of dangerous drug. Hemp was defined as a dangerous drug in Jamaica?
Well, maybe what they mean is that, because remember that hemp is the class, you know, and then you have the various...
Yeah, but hemp are not... all right,
yeah,
ganja
is considered as the industrial sort of...
Yeah, I never knew that was a dangerous drug. Nobody smoke hemp.
Well,
nobody use hemp to get high.
Here.
Eh?
No hemp-related plant has been cultivated here. In fact, that's what the Europeans...
Yeah, I know, but when I say in America, hemp was used before this argument about legalized ganja in Colorado and California and them places. Years from America, hemp clothes now make man hemp this and hemp that. I never know say hemp was a dangerous drug.
But just know that, you know, that the Europeans them use, because when them even producing the seeds and all of that, the claim is that it's hemp them growing.
But I swear to you, Jalani, tonight is the first time.
You knew that hemp was dangerous?
I know. No, tonight the first night I know that hemp was defined as a dangerous drug. I never know that.
Well, I don't think I see the name hemp named in the dangerous drug.
But that is saying so. It says, in addition, revised provisions in the bill will see the exclusion of hemp from the definition of dangerous drugs. That means that them did that in the provision of the bill. Them used to define hemp as a dangerous drug. How the hell them get hemp to be a dangerous drug?
Well, it's a political thing that...
I mean, people used to make... Hey, you know what time you come to the airport with hemp oil, hemp seed oil, hemp candy, hemp clothes, hemp bag. You go at some festival in America, appear hemp clothes everybody has sell, and that was before the upsurge of legalized ganja.
But, you know, Muta, what I am discovering is that we Jamaicans kind of globalized ganja smoking.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, you know, from as early as the 1900s, when we started to go to Panama and Central America. We used to export ganja from here to those places, to the people who were the migrant workers. That's how the basic regional trade started, apparently.
But I was told under I don't want to say the council that part of the problem with Bustamante and
2 words.
And Leonard Oil
was ganja production.
Was the ganja production thing, and the big money where they make outside from different parts of the countries.
Let me tell you what the under the table word is. Plano's account is that Leonard Howell had a productive ganja trade with the UK. And this was fairly explicit, meaning that they wasn't watching it as anything because they didn't know it that well.
Yes.
Right? But by the time the war ended now,
yes, everybody started.
Howell had become too big and too established. So it's really in containing Howell that the ganja production had to be destroyed. And then his own sort of demigod status had to be shaken down, you know.
Yes.
So, but the thing is that even at that time, ganja now started to go more so in the UK because we started to migrate after the war a lot.
To UK. Instead of America. Yeah, we used to go UK more than America.
So everywhere we went now, the ganja also went with us. And likewise, we spread it around because, you know, Jamaican aesthetic has been well appreciated by people, you know, and the trends that Jamaicans take on.
Yeah.
Reggae music eventually made
I don't know, you know, but the flower power hippie movement and Negril that come from, you know.
Okay, well,
yes,
I didn't know it came from Negril.
The loose ear, the one love my brother, love my sister, flower power, peace and love and all these things. It transported through the rock artists them who used to go on Negril and go in California and become what them call hippie movement.
Okay.
It's really a kind of mask of Rastafari. But them couldn't hold on the Haile Selassie and the Rastafari culture. So them hold on to them like one love thing and garden and some ecstasy and all sorts of drugs.
But what you say, because in some way what I thought is that it emerged simultaneous, but you're saying that our thing was a
Negril direct the course of them event, man. Negril was the utopia for white people. Young white rock artists, rock band. You name them, them used to come on Negril.
So yes, mid-60s onwards?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, mid-60s coming on. At Jamaica, at Negril, all of them things they flourish. That's why check how much of them rock artists they used to go on Negril. Check all of them. Rolling Stones, man, them. I mean, you name the top notch. Really? Hey, I will if things go on Negril, I want to every do it.
But me check the Negril more or less came in the scene in the 70s. But the 70s. Before it was discovered.
With 70s. Oh, yes, man. Negril was a little unknown utopia by Jamaicans, you know.
You mean like your Treasure Beach?
It's like our Treasure Beach. You saw Treasure Beach low key, I know it again. Like, you should see started up some big storage hotel along there. There was a time when Negril appeared, bamboo shack.
Yeah, man, I remember that.
A bamboo shack and tent upon the beach, you know. Not big hotel never. Hey, we are going to Negril from before. It's in 7 miles of White Sand Beach, right? You didn't hardly have any hotel there upon the beach, so, you know.
Yeah, even up until 80s, it was fairly.
Yes, so it was like the center of. It's like all people that talk about Hawaii.
It's like the real hedonism.
Yes. People come on Negril Beach and naked. White people are up and down naked and just feel free and down in them ecstasy and them mushroom tea and them mushroom this. And then the Rastafari bridging them down there. And everybody has talk about ganja, one love, one heart. Let's get together and be all right. And peace and love and natural food and freedom and that. What's your man? That Ghana, California, you know.
So the flower power is really the ganja.
No, flower power business, man. They don't come and Negril. Well, flower power never there, America, Rasta. And Negril, trust me, man, and Negril.
Yeah, man, I go and dig into that one.
And Negril give rise to a whole heap of them things the way you say. In America there. And then now the ganja become one of the mainstay because it was so free down on Negril. Westmoreland, everybody, when you talk about ganja, you have to talk about Westmoreland, you know. There's nowhere in the world that a man say Jamaica ganja and him not say Orange Hill, Westmoreland. Nowhere. That means, you see when the man used to come here, so, and them see the freedom of Rasta use or Rasta smoke ganja, that get them high, even if them not smoke it, And them Ghana, America with that, say, well, these free people with them long ears stretch gone over this one, them just saying that some one
man,
love.
We amaze them.
Yeah, man, them not export that and carry Ghana foreign, man. And And now we know if you have fight for something where we did that. It's like reggae music.
Violence.
It's the same like reggae music, you know. At Jamaica, reggae music start, you know. Then who have Jamaica music? The same white people them picnic. And the white people them hippie, white people them picnic will turn yuppie. Come now, say them a Rasta, where have reggae music now. On the reggae charts them in America and a tour more than Jamaican artists, you know. And the same picnic them, you know.
Yeah, you're right.
And the picnic, after picnic them who you see in the 60s, who did love Jamaica, them picnic go have picnic now. And at them now take up the reggae again, you know. And a new thing I go on, you know.
Globally is what you're saying?
Yeah, man, and a new thing I go on. And a new youth them, you know. Trace them picnic there, picnic, and see which part them picnic they did there. Them mother and them father did there.
Muta, before you tell me say you have to go though.
Me not tell you that. Oh, you know before me tell you that.
Because I figure say you talk long and break and money making and those things might factor. But I want
done, man.
Want to share something with your listeners which I think they might be interested in. We've been trying to organize the urban chalice and ganja persons, people who not only into it as a business but people into it recreationally. And we're doing this in a sort of advocacy but celebration at the same time of the, you know, more than smoking effects of herb. We have a function coming up on Saturday, the 24th of January at Long Lane, 23 Long Lane. A brethren is hosting a herb.
You know, so I seen that idea?
Yeah, man.
I seen that idea, man. I used to run the bulldozer there.
Yeah, man. Same Ras Bobby, Earth Strong, and it's a thing that he has been doing for over 12 years.
Right, that's all?
Yeah, man.
Then I'm come on my yard all well and never tell me about it yet.
Well, in figure say you're not a major chalice man or herbs man in that sense.
But I'm an advocate for this thing so long. I'm not a major man.
Well, it's not. But you know, Muta, you plan to be there. Because it's not the same weekend as just.
No, me never plan. Wait the word on them. Me never plan for nothing. You know, me say. The man there, he's at 12 years in my you know. Me know him less than 12 years, you know. The man there come and bulldoze a whole portion of land in front of my yard there. And he pass there regular to go get film like a draw and thing. And he never tell me, say, he keep the stuff for 12 years. He never tell me that yet.
Well, he probably never figure say...
Because he's not a ganja man. Because he's not a ganja man.
You're not a ganja smoker. The smokers, them don't partial to the people who...
No, it's not that. You can't be a ganja man unless you smoke it, and that a man has tried to make
it... That's how people feel, yeah.
No, well, me like that, you know. Me like that, you know, see.
But you stop eat ganja.
Because we go a jail more than one time for ganja already.
Right. You have your credibility.
You have your credential.
You need compensation, Muta. Because them now going to tarnish your character, you know, smoke. But we want to know about that function on Saturday evening, right? Yeah. Anytime after 6 o'clock.
Tell me exactly which part. Part Long Lane. Tell me exactly. Manor Park. You left Manor Park and you come up the road now. Which part?
Yeah, man. It's that Long Hill before you make the deep bend to go up into Stony Hill proper.
You mean Red Gal Ring?
Muta, you asked me about things.
No, but if you're direct about before you're going to Stony Hill proper.
You don't know that long road after you come on.
No, Long Lane, man.
Yeah, Long Lane.
Yeah, but me I tell you, say, but you don't mention Stony Hill, and me I say Red Gal Ring. Red Gal Ring is a deep corner where you go around the corner like you carry one road back.
I know the name, but I didn't know that's where them car right.
Yeah, you have some jerk thing I go on there, so a home there, so
big corner.
Peyton place used to there, so and them where they were married to one used to play. You go around the corner there, so now, and where you do now? Which part around there so you go? Because one road go up there now.
Yeah, man, you can't miss it. It's 23 Long Lane, you can see the car, them line out.
Oh, so you have to come, so don't come early and if you look to the car, you're not going to know where.
No, but you will see the car because the major activity on that road.
Okay.
But if one's
how much o'clock it start?
It starts from 6 o'clock. There's going to be, you know, conversations about advocacy and herbal promotion.
6 o'clock at the day, 6 o'clock at night.
6 o'clock at night, man.
Okay, all right. So, me what come in?
Ilaways, Armageddon Sound.
Okay.
We have artists like Sizzler.
Okay.
What's his name?
It's all like you're one of the promoters, you know.
Well, it is a part of DAPA, and I'm a part of that association.
A part of where?
DAPA.
DAPA?
Decriminalization, Advocacy, and Public Awareness. We're talking about herbs.
Okay, so you got have the man from the Negri up there too?
Yeah, man. It's all
IAV, the man, and
all of
Cuba
the
and all
people
the
them
man.
who are in promotion of herbs as a therapeutic and medicinal thing right across the land. It's an open invitation. Because the stronger we are, is the more we can get.
Saturday, you say?
Saturday.
I will be there, sir.
Long Lane, Stone Hill, yeah, man. Give thanks.
I will be there.
All right, my brother.
All right, give thanks, yeah?
Yeah, man. Highly.
Yes. Okay, so, you know, say, this is will be the contention over a long period of time until it is signed off, because it is not signed off yet, you know. Every now and then them just prep to with something, you know, for make you feel nice. So them prep to with something make you feel nice. So it's not actually signed off yet, but it is getting there. And then we will see. Well, you know, so Rasta never, you go a bingy. Rasta never yet, I talk about them now smoking herbs because police are coming there and I'm smoking herbs said we. You know, see it. But I remember the days when policemen used to come in a bingy, come draw out, man. I remember those days, you know. I remember those days when policemen used to kick over Ital pot and push things in the pot and store it out. The rats don't have a gun in the pot, yeah? Well, better people are easy, you know. You have two little youth named Ruffy and Tuffy, you know. A bingy keeper St. Thomas one time, you know. It was a Sunrise, when them call the place again, Sunny Hill. And we in at the bingy, you know. I used to look down the road, and police like rubbish, you know. You see me and the little youth, them. That's why they little, you know, Ruffy and Tuffy, them also they are foreign, you know. Me and the little youth, them, you know, have to take for a cane piece, you know. You have to look down through there like slave. Me I tell you when me think about them things, them it's long on my yard and just, it's like, it me just feel cool, you know, Rasta. When me remember how me and the youth, them are run through the cane piece like slave. When the police come in at the bingy and take old stick and put in at the pot of ital food when the bridge them are cooking up. And I talk about, Rasta don't have any gun in here. And you know, say Rasta now eat that again, you know, that the part they don't condemn and throw away. And start hold on the Rasta them, you know, that it's when me and the youth them see that. I through the cane piece we are running, you know. And all me I think by them, I said, such slave used to run through cane piece, you know. Me I live out that in my lifetime, yeah. When them lock up the rats them for the herbs and say, yes, let's see the ganja, yeah, man. And that's a lot of little thing compared to when me know, say, the elder them did that go through in the 50s. In the 50s when me know a brethren, I mean, I call him name, I know a big singer brethren, you know, where them take buckle and cut off the man locks, you know. Buckle, them take and cut off him locks. And you have Jamaican people who run down Rasta and cut off them locks, you know. Me remember me I go through Spanish Town already, you know. And one woman set up her gate with some picnic and calling the picnic them say, come in here, see the Rasta man a come. Me sit down in a Pen and transport a go to my yard at Spanish Town. Me sit down in a bus. And little picnic sit down with him mother and him there the window side. And him put him on out, them don't know picnic love catch breeze. When them sit on the side window, them put them on out there for catch the breeze. And the woman turn around to the little picnic and say, take in here before make the Rasta man chop it off. Terrible thing. Me I walk, go up on my yard already, a bush a potato, you know, so little picnic to me and I say, Lord, the Rasta man come and boof. They run through the banana walk. And that's just the other day. So if me did I go through all of that, you can just imagine in the 50s, in the early 60s, them days the rats have to take for hey, man, you talk about compensation, Rasta. And now, some youth a walk on the place and out to them a Rasta, you know. And I go at them and take the thing for joke, you know. With them pants down at them bottom, tight up pants, shave off this ear edge, and some weird them a go on, you know. Like them don't realize the struggle and the pain and the agony will bring it to this, so. It's a serious thing. And now we see men and people come say, bam, look you know, all right. But I was tired to discriminate against you. It's like a apartheid. It's like apartheid when ANC and all of the man, the PAC fight. And when them say the thing I get rough now, them say, boy, you know, say we have to go really do something different. Yeah, man. It's like the struggles of our ancestors have to be the same struggle where we have to go through the same way. That's why sometimes it pain me, man. Pain me when I see the thing around, how the thing go. When I see how the music all make certain turn and man all sing some glorious thing, but when you look on where my go without there, like him a hold up Babylon wall, like him a put cement in the wall. We make you put cement in the wall. You know, you say round the wall of Jericho, the army went, and same time the people shout and the wall fall down. It's like a man a blow the trumpet and a shout. And him shouting and the trumpet come like cement. We must cement up Babylon wall. Him no want it fall. But may I tell you, man, good. You see a thing named good, however you want to perceive good to be, believe you me, it's good. I go work out this thing here. That's all when men and people realize a long after, you know, because the spell of buying it, you know. A long after, you know, realize, but right, that this we do, but it's too late already. Dig out the concrete out of the wall. Dig out the cement out of the wall. We are going to make we dig out the cement out of the wall. Because we can't make the thing go. And we there still. That one of you keep fight the same fight over and over and over and over. A madness that. Look how long we're on the radio. 20 years we're on the radio to the same thing. And we're going to keep saying the same thing over. Last week, I played a tape. And I played that tape almost about 4 times, 5 times since Cutting Edge, they on the radio. And last week, I played the tape. And it come like, at the first I played the tape, the amount of feedback I get, it's like the first, I go play the tape on the program. And then the same thing with the other one before, what would play before too. That means about wait. Enough time I play them tape up on the radio, it come like say, if every week I play the same tape, me will get the same same reaction. Well, I tell you. Yeah, step in, Cutting Edge. Sure. I thought things are going on in the studio. Alright, Cutting Edge. Ian.
Yes, last year the first. What motor how you do?
There, man.
Yeah, man. Well, they don't know, you know, once it come on to any form of vibration at the Cutting Edge, it's about African feeling point. Okay. Seeing in a wagwan. No, what more I say no motor. The vibration of pass with the herbs. You know, currently, presently now, the man them who is convicted and who that jail and who that prison and who now have them date of a court to be prosecuted for herbs like for a spliff or amount where them that pass. Yeah. Like how it passed to the now. What?
No, wait there. Them not sign up. It will sign up on, you know. They not deal with it tomorrow. So
that means that any man who that jail and prison likes if you are split out, so they will free.
They will let him go, but not today, you know.
Not today.
It's a good look. Yeah, it's
right, we'll move on because you know whole long and thing. Here me I say no motor. Like how now we can come to a conclusion and say, okay, it's finally legalized. What we say about that?
No, Bridget, you know, listen to me I read, you know. No, ganja will not be legalized.
In Jamaica?
No, it's not a legalization taking place here, you know.
Okay.
It's a decriminalization.
Yes, all right. Yeah,
legalization different from decriminalize, you know.
All right.
Wait, let me explain something about decriminalize. You see, like, a man you so them find you with that spliff and you go to jail and them take your fingerprint.
Yeah.
And that is a
criminal. You not go for your criminal record.
No, because that means you know when you go to embassy, them not tell you say, boy, you have a criminal record because them owe you for ganja.
Yeah, man, all of us that.
Yeah, so now within the ticketing, if you're smoking herbs in a public place, then when you have a ticket, that means you have to go pay the ticket like how you have to pay a traffic fine.
Yeah, more understand that. You think that it is a step for that the government, it is a step in the eyes of the nation of Jamaica that weed are going to be legalized one day, like how them decriminalize.
I feel
your own.
Yeah, man. I feel they're going to legalize it.
All right, because we all know that weed legalized in Holland, and certain part of Canada, and even certain part of America. So I mean,
Uruguay, Colorado, and all them.
So that means it's a step. All right. The next thing more I have to say to you. Suppose you see you're there on tour. And you have your personal bands. Say you're there on a show. You have your personal bands. Motor.
No, wait, so you're there in England or what?
No, me I say Mutabaruka.
Yeah.
Suppose you have a tour. And you're going to do one of the show them in London. And you have your own bands. See?
Yeah.
But you're going to do Rebel Salute. But it's like, it's a different band. You have to perform on a Rebel Salute. It is okay for Mutabaruka send him album or the tracks them where I'm going to use and say, Bandsman, I want you rehearse that set of tune here for me, that 12 tune here for me. Nothing wrong with that.
No.
And the band's supposed to follow procedure and order and rehearse the song them for Mutabaruka because you're coming at the show, do it.
Yeah, if you send the tune then.
And in your knowledge, you know that there is many artists that do that. Send the track to the bands and them rehearse the set for the artist because maybe man a different gig or maybe in Thailand. And it worked, don't?
Yeah.
So, me talk this now specifically for Mr. Leroy Smart. I want all of the people.
No, you can't live out the Dan. Hello, you can't live out the Dan. Him say you must live out the Dan.
The dance of all.
Leroy dance.
Like when you say the dance of all.
Him said, don't live out the Dan. No, I'm going to box in your face to live out the Dan. Don't live out the Dan.
No, him not go box in my face. Because everybody says, Sabatooth, Leroy Smart, and father, my favorite man.
So wait a
when I hear the feedback that coming from Rebel Salute and like the caller that called in earlier, I want everyone just use simplicity. And no say, alright, you listen to me? The dance of all dance, Leroy Smart. Every show him work on, him shell it down, meaning that him shell it up. Him please him audience. So you see, that situation that took place at Rebel Salute, me kinda come to about 20% conclusion that
you didn't
No, I wasn't there, but I heard that the Dance of All Dan send his set to be rehearsed by the bands. He never come individual. So me come to my conclusion. I said then if the bands never back the Dan, that means them never rehearsed the song them. What is about that?
Yeah.
All right.
Them never rehearsed. if him did send the song them,
yeah,
and them never rehearse the song them,
yeah, then couldn't back him good, and I don't
couldn't back him good. I don't know where go on, and I tell you where you are saying. If him did send a CD with the song them,
yeah,
and them never rehearse the song them,
yeah,
that's terrible.
That's very terrible. Now look here now, all of the bandsmen them we are listen who that back down or somebody go tell them. Sabana beats no down or burn no out. All my just say it's not Levi Smart as the only artist that send him tracks and make bands rehearse it. Enough artists do it. Dennis Brown, enough
everybody do that.
Enough man do it.
Everybody do that. Everybody.
So now, me just I use leniency on the dance side to inform them, local and international, who never feel pleased of the Danafal Dan performance. Use simplicity with him, and don't beat him down for that, because the Dan and the Dan always give up.
Hold on there. Listen to Aguada, so now.
Yeah.
All right. A man can don't rehearse a song them, and you behave away on the stage, you know. But you see the continuous vibes towards the band and in front of the people them, people them don't take kindly to that. So even the band can never rehearse him to them and make him show sound away, you know.
So
yeah, but you see the continuous licking against the band.
Yeah.
The people them at the audience don't business about whether you and band never rehearse or not. Them don't want to hear that, you know.
Them don't want to hear that. Me and that, that.
So them a look at it from a different perspective from you.
Alright.
On the stage, you know. Alright, you see me, it's when we started out the show a while ago.
Yeah.
As slower rating them appear, because I know Leroy Smart potential.
And you know that he is an excellent performer.
I mean, I also know, say, if you go up on the stage and a band or rehearse you tune them, and you behave like how you behave, it will have a serious repercussions with you and the way it names.
Overs that. Stick up in the now, motor. Overs that. Now, listen this now. All of the listeners, them always listening locally and internationally. I Sabatooth, I say to personally, especially the fans them that come out to see Leroy Smart and the rest of artists who feel like the Dan never given up that good performance to pertaining to the band and pertaining to what took place after the band wasn't backing him properly. Now, may I ask you now, use simplicity upon him. You know why? May I ask some fans now, forgive him for what had happened, because it could
that gun, you know, brethren, that gun, are you a like that?
Calling earlier, and he was saying certain farmer thing, you know, pertaining.
Yeah, but we're not done to give him already, brethren, but, you know, we don't
alright, skip the page. Skip the page now.
Yeah, Sabatooth.
Yeah.
You talk about something like you did. Listen to me, I say now.
Yeah.
You say if Leroy Smart go do a next show, and I wait no man, and him go to the rehearsal, I'm do whatever I'm supposed to do, and the band do what them supposed to do, the people them now go remember nothing but no rebel salute.
Alright, so it's a good look.
That's what Jamaican people stay. You say at the moment, at that time, the audience never like where I go on. You see, tomorrow, if a big, if some fest and Leroy Smart upon some fest, nobody now going to say, what you know, what you going to do now, you know. Them all listen now for hear the tune, that's why I play the tune them. That's why I play the tune them, you know, because everybody knows, say, Leroy Smart, our big artist. So that is a moment in time where soon did happen. But we can move on from that now. You make it sound like it's $1 million.
That may I say, we can move on now. So then, everything good. It's just a little vibration that took place. And the world know that you're an excellent performance.
Yeah, man.
Skip a page now, Mota. I would like to say to the world, if Rasta who are brutalized and been hated from then, you see, even presently, today, it is happening right in our eyes, same way. It's just through them now call we no more black heart man, and them now run down Rasta. The people them I talk to, like your next door neighbor, now run down Rasta and cut off Rasta locks with millions or sardines and or glass bucket. See, but they treat Rasta wickeder. They treat Rasta wickeder strategically by not even cutting off a locks. Alright, for instance, many a times I touch certain point, but when I touch the point, like I said, boy, Saba, you put yourself in every way. But
I know you're going to put in yourself. I know you're going to put in yourself.
Because True Saba now is a Rasta man. Yeah. Them strategically sabotaging Saba. It's like them a try to say, no, you hear what them do.
Who is them?
Them go on YouTube. Them because they don't know specifically who doing it.
No, but so like them is the name of a person.
Alright. For now, we are going to put them as the name of a person. But we're not going to put the name of a person as an individual. Like we have to say, Mutabaruka is them. Yeah. See? So we're going to burn them strategically, like how them a fight with strategically. Listen this now, Mota. Sabatooth is an artist. It's on YouTube, Mota. Somebody go on YouTube and delete all of my old tunes. That me do for like some of my tunes I do for Bobby Digital, King Jammins, John, Sly and Robbie and Steely and Cleavy. And this is strategically. Now we have this mad youth named Gaza Bop. Him a rinse out the whole of my music, them. Why you check him out anytime you're done, or listen to them after the program, you can go on YouTube and check out.
Hold on, man. Who you say I rinse out the tune then?
One youth named Gaza Bop. Him a try contest the Bop. In a clash thing right now. Him on YouTube singing out all of Sabatooth music them.
So wait the whole lie. You tune them no copyright.
Yes, Mota, but me still my fans them and the public them know that it's Sabatooth music that.
Then you know if you take action against him if I
man. Everything in place, man. Them tune the sign up from about 93, 92 with PRS and all of
it. Me not to sign up, me say if you feel so strongly about it. You should take action about it instead of
man. We just make you and the nation of Jamaica and the rest of nations around the world not taking place. Now what them trying to do? Them trying to like use a rubber and them are trying to rub out Sabatooth name out of history. It can't rub out because me now tell the world that Big Queen, Liquid, Sabatooth is the artist that hear these youth on the radio. Tell them come a town.
You know some just hear you upon entertainment buzz. I said it's thing about.
No, I'm not specifically about this. So I just show them.
No, me can't talk. You just talk about where the ranks them, where them doesn't talk about. We're not
go back this so because different programs.
But every time you talk to you about all of the artists them were bigger than you know. How come the artists them get bigger than you and you about all of them?
Because it is seem like them to know. So them fight right now.
No. You know you must go. You must check yourself. You must check yourself.
Yeah, man. Me do that long time. I do it right now.
Yeah, but you can't keep us saying, and you do that for the man there, and you do that, and the man they gone further than you, and you sit down on the corner and complain. You must check yourself. Yeah, but every time you just complain a while ago on what you name the program.
Yeah, man, no.
You just complain on the program, you know. I know you're
complaining, I'm not complaining.
Yeah, but every time you talk to you, you're complaining about the artist where bust out there and you first.
Anyway, that is not the point. I mean, don't want
the point is that you must check yourself. If everybody, if 100 people did they behind you and 100 of them gone in front of you, then you have to check yourself, brethren. You have to check yourself.
All right. You give me the clarity now. When I say me to check myself because them gone in front of me.
Yeah.
Give me some clarification. What you mean by when I say me to check myself because all of them they're behind me and now them in front of me. Yeah, give me the clarity now. Give me the clarity within that what you said a while ago.
You may say no. May I give more clarity than what I said. If you have 100 people that walk behind you, and you bring them up, and them gone in front of you.
Yeah.
That means you move away, you're slow, like you taught us on the rabbit, or you move too slow. You have to check yourself.
Alright. Well, that is all Mutabaruka.
Yeah, so now you want the argument I got done now. The argument I got done now.
Ask me.
The argument I got done now because you're on the radio 20 minutes to talk about yourself.
No, that me tell you, say me could move on because
yeah, but we're not going to move on no more. Yeah, but we're not going to move on no more.
Anyway, I love your motor.
Yeah, me love you too.
You're number one fan.
Me love you too, brother. Yeah,
number one fan.
All right, sir. Me love you too. Yes. Wow, the man make me tired, Rasta. Sabato, they make me feel tired, Rasta. Like me want to go sleep. Believe you me. Wow, man, have complain, complain. And all of them revolve round him. Sabato, you realize that all the complaint where you complain revolve round you? And the only reason why you bring up Leroy Smart a while because you like your situation to Leroy Smart. Leroy Smart, do a next show you right now. And him and the band connect. The place much long. Because there's no week when me play. Me no play a Leroy Smart show. No week. I'm going to tell him that the other night. Mr. Leroy, if you come down at 5 a young one night, there's no night that a Leroy Smart tune no play. No night. Because we know potential. We know Leroy potential. So, it's just a moment in time. A moment in time. Like when Luciano kick him foot and him shoes fly off him foot. You know, it's a moment in time. Everybody have these moments in time. Everybody have these moments in time. Some people have some serious moments in time and forget words. They are Germany with my band already and we are perform and me forget the words to the poem. And every time I say, come again, we keep forgetting the words to the poem. And it's just through the artists don't know where I'm going because me and the band connect so much that me I make mistake and the band knows a mistake me I make. And everybody on the stage knows a mistake me I make. But the artists don't know a mistake me I make. So that is one of the coincidences where you find work certain time. But, you know, sometimes you find yourself in a situation where you feel weird. You hear a band play something wrong, totally wrong. The artists don't know them play something wrong. But you know say them play something wrong. The problem is that when you stop and start to complain, so they are playing something wrong. The problem is when you stop and start complain, so the band are playing something wrong. Then you have the aggravation of the artists and what you know. We say, sure, however I deal with. But Leroy Smart a good artist. Leroy Smart a good artist. No matter what, it's just a moment in time that, believe you me, that total, it's one of them moments in time where, as an artist, you don't want to happen again. You know, it's just so it go. You just don't want that happen again.
Criticize it. Some of them call.
Yes.
Here, Muta.
Yeah, blessed man.
My respect, sir. Come a long way from one Oxford Road days.
May I tell you?
The basket with the Ital and far, man, a long way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Only man who know one C going on. I don't man who know so one C was like a community of artists gathered there, so.
Yes, man.
From
Pablo Moses.
Micron, name they used to have him, Talent Corporation there.
See.
Yeah, man. A whole heap of people don't even know that you are there. I see, you know, I ATL controller place, you know, where them name again, Bush Stewart.
Yeah, man, sell all kind of top vehicle and all that.
Yeah, that was the center of attraction.
Yeah.
Jacob Miller and all them, man, the Bonnie Wheeler, everybody flock around.
Yeah, Pablo Moses,
yeah.
Augustus, Pablo.
Yeah, man, everybody, man.
Jeep, man, and Kiddo side. I used to get out the man.
Me used to sell fruits on there. Me used to sell me little fruit them around there.
Yeah, you know.
Little banana, apple, and peanuts and all them something there, yeah, man.
See.
But you I call the about, you know, I man have an issue with the Rebel Salute thing there, as far as no vending. Because you know, say, there's a very high percentage of people in Jamaica where make a livelihood from doing them little vending. And the Rasta man was always among the downtrodden and among the poorer class of people. You know what I mean? And basically, everywhere event there you find, so well, the little man gotta go do him little thing and make a livelihood and things like that. And Rasta man, you know, Tony Rebel, you know, exclude all them little people there. And like 2 miles away, you know, see, you find, so well, no vending side and police and all them kind of something there. So, you know, see, I don't know how them thing really set up still, but...
I'm going to put it to you now. I'm going to put it to something to you now. And tell me if you see any logic to this now. All right. Suppose you're a man who sell ital soup, and you set up your thing near the gate where the people are coming, and a man pay $20,000 to get a tent in there to sell ital soup. Where do you think I got mess now?
Same thing as a flap, and the money go down the drain.
Yeah, so it's protect. Sometimes it's protect the man from inside where you sell the same goods where you are sell outside the road where you now pay nothing to sell it.
Right.
You protect the man inside where they don't pay him $10,000-$20,000 to sell the same thing where you are sell outside for nothing. I'm more than likely you sell it cheaper than him out there. So if you didn't name, just walk out, they go buy it and come back. So I don't know how you see that.
Point well taken, man, and a logical talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, you can't dispute that.
So it's you have certain shows where you look and promoters don't like it, you know, but you can't stop it still, you know. You have certain shows where you go there, you know, where you look outside, you know. The amount of vendor were outside, you know, more than people them inside will pay money for vend inside, you know. Just
show that.
Cane man, can man, black up man, curry goat man, jerk chicken man, I mean crown and anchor man, peanut man, all sorts of man there at the gate. And him not pay nothing more than him just sell. And if I want something, and him I say, boy, you sell that for this social so when me can go outside go buy it for cheap. Him just walk out and go buy it. So me don't know.
That's true, man, that's true. It's somewhat out of control.
Yeah, man, you can't control Jamaica when them want hustle money, you know. Watch out, me go down at the hotel down at a while ago, right? Me never know so them a build up another wing down I would be hotel down at Sunny again. Anyway, when me look over the fence, you know, Rasta, seller like worries that me got the night, and look like them a work all of the night, you know, me I tell you, say, most of them are selling the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, most of them are selling the same thing. So you can't. All right, you ever notice, you see on a roadside, and a man come up there and him set up a little stall, and him start selling certain things. Next month, you see a little man come beside him and sell certain things. The next month, you come and you say, man like worry sell certain things. It's like you say, what wait. A one man, he started a car and they don't know. And they see them start war now. The same man, them start war now, because them say, them first to it, so I sell. And you come here to know, come and cut into for them thing. Some of them are selling the same thing too.
Yeah.
It's like you wore them up a Braemar Avenue, that's all. And yeah, you believe that you know, long some of them wore it there.
Yeah.
And then a guy just come down and screech around the corner like him want to come take away the war business. And a long time them there, and them vex. A big fight going on there. So fight going on there, you know what I'm saying? So it's a thing of the capitals. I know the capitals are run, and the capital not too much for go round. It not have enough for go round. So if you pay a big money for go do something, and another man come round there, so and I do the same something, and him not pay no money, it kind of unfair to the man who did pay still. Trust
that's true, man. I respect them talk, the motor. Yeah. That's why the people them love you.
All right, we have to move on. The time gone. The time gone.
Yeah, man. Rasta, one love, yeah?
3 minutes past 12.
making sense. See, where you have to pluck off the stuff off of the tree. When I was little, my father gave me. He said, don't drink it fast, drink it slowly. Couple years later, we book a kiki. Him say, what you doing down here, me little picnic. He said, see me medicine, and me a bun it off. It don't make me choke, it don't make me cough. Me not clean teeth, me not too laugh. Say, oh no, know me, but you don't know the half. I read, when I listen to me song. I read, and nigga I rub down. I read, papa, people get down. That's how we do it in a Kingston town. Me rest in an apartment by the roadside. But when me roll up, it drown out every night. Grace give me wisdom, make me pre-wise. Take me to a soulful place from the inside. Specialists when they come to the chalice. When I mix up, now them me a real naturalist. In a me backyard, for me like a fairies. And that's how me cultivate the real cannabis. Say me medicine, yeah me a bun it off. It no make me choke, it no make me cough. Me not kill teeth, me not too long. Say who no know me, but you don't know the half. I read, when I listen to me song.
You know, so this to me, this is one of the, in the past 2 years, 3 years, one of the best ganja chew me here. I tell you, and to think of it that it is done by a little daughter where if you see her, you don't even know she should have sing a song like this, you know. Believe you me, if you see that daughter, you don't even know she should have sing a song like this.
What you know about grow up on ganja tea? Not no litter, no Earl Grey, no Titley, not no Cersei.
Yes.
Yes, Mota.
Blessed man.
Blessed. Respect on my boss.
Good thanks, man.
You know, me touch a pint a while ago, you know.
Oh,
with the vending thing there, you know. A reality, you know. Yeah, man. Because there are people that run a bag walk there, is it? You see first vendor there with the cross, with the
yeah, you know, say when we think about it.
The past about a couple of years back, you know, we talk pre-war going, you know.
Yeah.
You see first vendor them, when you come in from Yorktown, we are going to keep.
Yeah, man, we know where you're talking.
When you cross the bridge, you see them the set of people with it over that side before.
From them time there, yeah.
Yeah. You know, so you have one next set of vendors, you know, on the left-hand side of the street like that, you know, at the rock. You know, so they might extend that. You know, so the star
go dog. Them so reach inside of the guards.
Yeah, man. Them I tell you, man. Them not tell you, man, what they are pretty thing, you know, man. Yeah, man. You see all them the one over that side, when I talk, I rock this was sell mango.
Yeah.
Them can't cross the bridge, you know.
No, you're mad. You're mad. You are war start, man. Line draw, man, over here, some my territory, you can't come over here, some man.
No more time, they are telling somebody to touch a valuable price. That's what the end, man, make the top there, you know, man, I'm a pre-war go on. I'm tell you, say, you see all the next one, them, over the next side, you know, first one, them. You see them, I want over here, so now, you see, if anyone, like any vehicle, stop cross over the next side, you know, the next one, them, we over here, so like them, they want to make a run off to go over there, so the next one, them over there, bend.
Yeah. Oh, you mean them no must bend? If me not over them would have been too. You cover the territory.
Yeah,
but what you know? Check Jamaica right now. And look for that place where you usually see one somebody has sell. You have certain places in Kingston where certain area where I just one somebody used to do there sell. Alright. Me remember when we used to go over the train line in Lindsay there, so about 2 man used to hold up jackfruit there, you know?
Yeah, man.
I don't know why people used to do there sell jackfruit. You know, about 2 man used to hold up jackfruit there. And when apple time comes, you see 2 man hold up the apple time. Now check how much man line up on the road, and when you stop, when you come, you have to slow down to go over the train line, you know.
Yeah.
When you slow down, you know, oh gosh, man roach you like joke. It's a weird thing now that the road gone the other side, or they have to go up on the main road.
A true, man. A real thing, man. Yo, Mount, I like a program still, but I don't tell you like big man. Trust me.
All right, sir.
Yeah, man. You know what's the ganja thing we may talk about that, is it? Well, right now, me pray that thing here, you know, election the near still, you know.
Oh, you mean the near, very near, very, very near.
And I hope some of the Rasta them, you know, nobody come get chick, you know. Right now, them a chick people, them, you know.
Well, I don't have a trick, but them a tickle you, them a tickle for say, how them can maneuver this thing, and some politicians run them thing, you know, them not just give something for nothing, you know. Politicians give nothing.
Long time, you know, man.
Yeah.
Long time, you joke this, you know, Muta.
You never hear Bob Marley sing a tune. You know I'm going to play it? It's a tune named Revolution. Bob Marley said, don't trust a politician to grant you no favor because he will always want to control you forever.
Right now, me I tell you, say anytime election call, man, and if Bishop him party when a power win back, man. Remember, me tell you, man, you see him ganja thing, right now, they just lock it off again.
No, me not think them will lock it off. It's a legislation. It's a legislation. You know. Them not gonna lock off us again, man. America open up, you know. America open up. Remember one time, when Bruce Golden said it is a very difficult situation to find yourself in, given that we have some treaty with America. And I said, no, America open up. There's no way that America can't come tell we, you know, say we can't do certain things because them open it up now, you know. So that's why them guys that get brave, you know. Them brave now because America they done. It's like, you know, them a lapdog, you know. Our government a lapdog, you understand? Them pull out them tongue and them tongue dribble water because America now come say, watch out, Colorado, watch out, California, watch out. These are more than nearly 20 states now. Decriminalize the thing and gone straight with it now. So them a try to see how them can make some money and fight. Government a look money hard, you know. Government wants to see how the ganja thing can bubble with them right now.
True.
So all them are dealing with is medical marijuana. You know, so that's all them are dealing with. They say, hemp a dangerous drug. I never know that from my barn. I never know say hemp was a dangerous drug. It's classified as dangerous drug.
Mota.
Yes, sir.
Just big up yourself for your brethren and big up all I hear from.
All right, sir. Give thanks, man. Blessed. You know, say, Guineas are red stripe beer. Who make the stout them? One of them, anyway. Them are going to plant cassava. Acres and acres of cassava for use it instead of barley. In a them drink. Yes. So, them have a system, you know, where them are look for people who willing to put them land in a cassava cultivation. Because them have this thing where them go, instead of them use foreign malt, them go use cassava. Because them say it can't have the same taste like the normal stouts or beer, whatsoever them use it make. But remember that tune, yeah?
Here comes the thing called Ganja fi bun, yeah. In a jam one, yeah. Here comes the thing called Peas in the can, yeah. Do you know where I'm from, yeah? Babylon, go burn down me herbs and I tell me say fi plant cassava, yeah. Them get farming herbs, now me see the whole of them a run like cassava, boy. Them go cut down me herbs.
Yeah, we'll come back to that tune, yes. Continue.
Yeah.
Yes.
Muta.
Yes.
Muta.
Yes, sir.
You feel say right now, the government come down too late on this.
Me feel so. Yeah, me kind of feel that way it is. Me kind of feel so. In a little way in the back of my mind, me feel so. Yeah, me kind of feel so.
Yeah, them should have do this long time.
Yeah, me feel say the gate. So, I mean, the ass gone through. But the ass gone through over the other side.
Yeah.
America and them places, Canada and all them places. But I don't know, we can't scrape up still. We kind of know. Little scraping is most dead, eh?
I only people still don't get butter in Florida, man.
Eh?
Yeah, man. Me feel so, man.
Well?
Babylon, and Rasta, man, now go bring out and cause.
Well, like, for instance, now, where them go butter Rastafari?
No, boy, they don't know, say, Babylon love Rasta love Babylon.
No, me don't know about that. But may I ask you, where the Rasta, in relationship to the herbs, Where the Babylon are going to beat down the Rasta boss? Where am I going to?
But it ain't go a long time.
No, wait, no, brother. It's a different thing now. Them are make the thing legitimate now and all them something there. So may I ask you, what is it? Me never said that. It a go on long time under different condition. Now this is a different condition. So may I ask you, what is it that Babylon going to beat down Rastafari when it come on to herbs? You blow up herbs with a policeman face?
No, me not say that.
Yeah, so may I ask you, what is it that Babylon going to beat down the Rastaman for now when it come on to herbs?
They don't know Babylon now go straight, brethren. You don't know that.
No, me not. Me ask you a question. You tell me about me done when me know. Me ask you what is it that Babylon is going to beat down Rastafari as it relates to herbs? What is it? What is it that the Rastaman going to do that the Babylon going to beat down the Rastaman for? Don't ask me.
Yeah, but look, you know, you attack, you know, you see happening, you know, in a certain place.
Yeah, but that is when the thing never stay like how it stay as no upon this paper you may read.
Okay, so you say those different now.
That is not much different. You know, if it's not different.
Yeah, well,
them now go fingerprint if you have spliff. That's not different.
Yeah.
That means, you know, you can't go down at the embassy and then when them send you down at the thing for criminal record, if you don't kill a man, shot a man, or do something to a man, them now go say, well, see that you have a drug charge. What was your drug charge? Ganja. That now go there again. So it's a different thing that.
Okay.
If Rastaman keep a function and it related to Rasta, him can't go say, well, why am I keep a Rasta function? I have ganja there and the police now come intimidate him. That's not different.
Oh, and he can't sell him herbs same way.
Sell him herbs where?
Which part him do it? Then suppose if him have a function, whatever.
But you people don't sell
herbs.
People don't sell herbs. People don't sell herbs. Bingy not supposed to sell herbs in a Bingy Rasta.
So what about on the street?
What about on the streets? What about on the street?
What do you mean about on the street?
Yeah, Bridget, you see, you take the thing on a level just on you know. We are talking about if things are the same. I mean, I tell you, say, if a policeman catch you with 50 pounds of ganja seal or packet to go away, I'm going to lock you up. What do you mean,
No, me I listen, you know.
Them never legalize ganja, you know.
Yeah.
It's not legalization of the ganja they matter about, you know. Is it decriminalized? You know what decriminalize mean?
Tell me.
Decriminalize means say if them fine you with like what them like a Rasta man a walk and a burn a spliff, and them catch a Rasta man a burn the spliff. Them usually carry you go to jail, lock you up, fingerprint you, carry you go to court and say, boy, right now you're a criminal. That's done with now. That's not no, but that's got done with. Them now got criminalize you again to have a spliff. That is what decriminalize means. That means that you're not a criminal again because you have a spliff. Yeah. So,
me hear you.
But them don't legalize it, you know. It's not legalize them and legalize it, you know. Don't mix up the thing, you know. It don't mean say why you got ears say boy see the ganja free now, so you plant all 100 pounds of ganja in a yard and Peter policeman now go lick it down. Because if him still tell you how much plants you supposed to have, you know, him say 5 or fewer ganja plants on premises. That means that you can't have 100, you can't have a acre of ganja and then say, boy, you legalize. It's not legalized. It is getting there. We know that must have forget this all. But you must conjure up in your head, say, you can't go plant 100 pounds of ganja now and say, ganja free. But yet till me I say, it is not the same thing like how it was first time. It's not going to be the same way.
Yeah.
All right?
Fair enough.
All right, sir. Give thanks.
Yeah, man. Give thanks.
You know, a man, I got to show some ignorance in the society, you know. A brethren passed me the other day and I said, Muta, see me I blow my split right now, you know. What you have to say about that? I mean, so what you have to say about that? If a police pass it around, they lock up your blouse and skirts. That time we have ignorance is not this, you know. Once I really take a serious reason and sit down and understand what these men and people is doing. You can't just go out there with your ignorance because, well, you know, you them say ganja free now. Ganja not free. Them never legalize ganja. Them don't intend to legalize ganja. Them make certain provisions for you not to be what you call criminalized because of this thing. So don't go out there and talk, like, don't tell nobody say you're Mutabaruka about ganja legalized. You know. I never said not like that. I read the statement. And I'm going to read it again because I feel it's important that people understand exactly what is happening. Okay, so make us see where I go on. So yes, yeah. Wait, how we are going on? All right. Listen to what I say, so now. And if you don't understand what I say, you call me and I will try my best to explain it. Government has announced long-awaited changes to the legislation governing ganja as part of plans, as part of plans to decriminalize the use and cultivation of the drug. All right. This is part of a plan. It's a legislation them a deal with in a parliament. Them don't sign off on it yet, you know. But it get in there. Them say it's part of a plan to decriminalize the use and cultivation of the drug. The announcement was made this morning by Justice Minister Senator Mark Golding, who said that the bill was approved by Cabinet on Monday. He says amendments to the Dangerous Drugs Act will be tabled in the Senate this week. In addition, Mr. Golding says the Ganja Reform Act 2015 will see a number of changes made to the treatment and trafficking of ganja and will allow for religious use, among other things. It don't happen yet, you know. It don't happen yet. They are working on it. We will see a number of changes made to the treatment and trafficking of ganja and will allow for religious use, among other things. In addition, the revised provisions in the bill will see the exclusion of hemp from the definition of dangerous drugs and the removal of the existing penalties for smoking ganja. The legislation makes provision for smoking ganja in a public place to become a ticketable. That means if you smoke ganja in a public place, just like cigarette, it is not allowed. That means a man can't go stand up what them call the place Burger King, and I thought about him I light up him spliff, I light up him chalice. It don't work that way. It's just so going to, just would love it too, but it don't work that way. All right. The legislation will make provision for smoking ganja in a public place to become a ticketable infraction, as well as allow for the cultivation of 5 or fewer ganja plants and premises for medical or therapeutic use. Listen, you know. Listen. You have to show, if you plant ganja in your yard, 5 or fewer ganja plants. If them come in your yard and see 50 ganja plants, you're going to go to jail. You shall be charged. If you plant 5 of them, you still have to go get accounts why you have 5 ganja plants in your house, in your yard. You have to go prove say it's for medical or therapeutic use. Okay. The bill will also empower the Justice Minister. The bill will empower the Justice Minister to authorize a person, group, or organization adherent to the Rastafari faith to cultivate ganja to be used for religious purposes, as well as declare an event. I'm not going to deal with the cultivate ganja for use for religious purpose. In other words, the justice minister, at his discretion, can authorize the Bobo them, 12 tribe, Naya Bingi, wherever the organization of Rasta is. Him can authorize them, him can make them plant ganja, but the ganja must be used for religious purposes. And him also can declare an event exempt. This event is to use to allow for the use of ganja to the Rastafari faith. That means Rastafari community gathering as a Rastafari community. You know what I mean? Have a Rastafari keep a stage show where everybody there they do them thing. But this must be seen as a legitimate Rastafari gathering where Rastafari is dealing with Rastafari thing. Him can authorize these Rastafari brethren to have ganja at that event. Freely. Them can use it freely at the event. So, him can declare an event, an exempt event, to allow for the use of ganja in adherence to the Rastafari faith. That means the use of the ganja amongst these groups must be related to Rastafari faith. The minister also said that the reforms will allow for persons with chronic health issues to utilize ganja once approved by health practitioners. That means, if you have, when you think you have glaucoma, and you think the smoke off of the ganja can help you, you have to go find a doctor to approve it. That means you can't just smoke ganja, so in the road, and I say, anyway, and I say, boy, right now, you ask me eye bother me, me nose itch me, therefore me need some ganja because my nose itch me. No, you have to go to approved, it has to be approved by a health practitioner. Additionally, the amendments will provide for a new regulatory body, the Cannabis Licensing Authority, which will be responsible establishing a regulated hemp and medical marijuana industry. That means they're going to start a marijuana industry. The bill will be tabled in the upper house first, as the Justice Minister also sits in the Senate. Additionally, the Cabinet will be meeting tomorrow to discuss certain issues, including this, after which the government will update the public. So, that I'm going to read it tomorrow again. So, this is where them give way. This is where it's out there now. It is not something that is signed off on yet. The Cabinet agree on it. It is going through legislation, and soon we will hear the outcome of it. But I don't want no man go and celebrate tomorrow night or tonight and go get 10 pounds of ganja slung in a half a tree square about it. It don't work that way. You understand? Okay.
Continent with Mutabaruka. We are listening to the whole amends. You know here. Continent. The end. The end.
Here comes the thing called ganja fi bun, yeah. Ganja fi bun, yeah. We not jam one, yeah. Jam one, yeah. Here comes the thing called peas in the can, yeah. Do you know where I'm from, yeah? Babylon.
You are listening to Mutabaruka.
Chip on the left hand side. Pass the chip on the left hand side. It a go pop. It a go down. Jano.
RFM, number one radio station in the whole wide world.
the ganja farmer. Deep down in the earth, when me put the ganja. Babylon come and light it at a fire, me a chant. Yes, I'm a ganja planter. Call me the ganja farmer. Deep down in the earth, when me put the ganja.
You know, one of the wickedest things used to happen to man who plant ganja is that police know where your ganja there, you know. But it's like a grudge and bad minded, you know, Rasta, because them wait till a man ganja ready for reap, you know, and come raid your ganja and take it to, you know, and go sell it. Yeah, man. No police used to do that. Wait till your ganja ready. And him just come ready and just take away your ganja. You think him a burn it? Him gone go sell it.
Fire me a chant. Yes, I'm a ganja planter. Call me the ganja farmer. Deep down in the earth when me put the ganja. Babylon come, watch out. I'm from me bonnet in a chalice and rush it a keeper.
Yes.
Yel Muta, Mandingo, first call for 2015.
Yes. I say, yeah, man. Long time no hear from you, man.
Yes, sir, you know.
You take all in here?
Everything is, yes, take a little break, you know. Yeah. Busy otherwise, certain other things and so on. But everything is good, you know.
Yeah,
and just want to wish my African race in Jamaica, all 14 parishes, and outside of Jamaica, to all the best for 2015, because we have not much stop work to do as usual for the progress and benefit of our African people at home and abroad, you know, and thing. I love how you make it clear to the listeners that this decriminalization thing with ganja, because some people, as you and I know, ignorance is not bliss.
And call it legalized. When you decriminalize, them say legal.
Yes.
Yeah, man, a man tell me the other day, say, "Muta, you know, me burn me ganja, you know."
Yes, me here, yeah.
Yeah, man, me tell him, if a policeman pass, you know, he not gonna do nothing. God.
You know, I mean, of course, what the regime is doing right now is as a result of pressure from the grassroots for years upon years, as we know one thing, and you know we want more things and so, because we want a situation to whereby cultivation of ganja otherwise will benefit we, because we know the Americans, their thing is that they don't want any competitor, as we know.
Of course.
You know, they don't want to have no farmer competitor at all, because a long time, Jamaica ganja being the best in the world, that's why they used to pressure ganja coming from Jamaica, and that's how the cocaine thing came in to a large extent. Exactly. And you and I know this, and certain people know this, but for the younger ones and ones who never knew otherwise, the pressure that was put on by the US and PNP and GLP political regimes, pressuring the cultivation of ganja, natural substance, allowed the importation of cocaine with the very destructive effects.
Then them don't send helicopter down here to kill out the plant, them and the way them kill out all the coconut tree, them and all of that things.
Precisely. The other operation, when them call it Operation Buccaneer.
Yes. I think it was Reagan, in the Reagan time, Reagan era.
Yes, and throughout, you know, destroying, you know, the poison. Coconut and other agricultural produce and that type of thing, you know.
War and drugs.
Yes, definitely, and we have to send out and always remember our African people in Nigeria, at least 2,000 of them, man, woman, boys and girls murdered by jihadists, Boko Haram and thing, and bad luck Jonathan.
No, you know something.
Grieving about what's happening, yes.
That bridging there come to me like a little hip-hop artist, like a joker. No, him are the president. the most populated African country in the world. Yeah, and them say 1 out of every 4 black man is a Nigerian, right? How is it that this man have a population where the army is there, and this group can just take over the north of the country just like that, and go in another country? How that possible?
It goes to show that he's a stooge of the Europeans, because the Nigerian army, too, you know, is the largest army in Africa, you know.
Yeah, they have more people than everybody else.
Yes, and it's also the largest army too. Some people think that maybe it's the one in South Africa, the Nigerian army, and they have strength to be killing other Nigerians in the Delta region where the oil is from and elsewhere, but they do have no so-called strength to deal with these Muslim terrorists.
Well, I don't understand.
And him have tears to be shedding for 17 who died in Paris, in France.
Yeah.
But nothing to say about
Nigerians,
precisely.
In our own country, and they talk about 5 people were dead in France.
In France. You see? And up to now, those young girls who were kidnapped at Chibok
some of them
months ago. No recovery of them.
Yes.
No recovery of them. And it goes to show that these are the kind of misleaders who we have to get rid of in any country that is supposedly African, because they are the stumbling blocks who the European racists and others use to keep our people in down oppression and suffering. Because Nigeria, with the resources that it has, people in Nigeria are supposed to have one of the highest standards of living in the world.
The richest black woman in the world is a Nigerian woman.
Exactly.
The richest black woman in the world is a Nigerian woman, yeah.
Amidst deep poverty for the vast majority of the people.
But you know that Lagos, you ever go Lagos? You ever see Lagos, etc.? Are the most confusing place in the world, man, Lagos.
Yes. You know, it is really sad. Can you imagine Nigeria who have oil?
Yes.
And them still having power cuts and all of them type of things.
Every day, man. It come like Jamaica, man. I tell you.
Precisely. And Jamaica do have any oil, so to speak.
Let me tell you something. My computer was damaged.
Yes.
Because I plug in my computer and it does trip out. When me look, them not have no... For them generator take like, it look like a man have to go to turn on the generator. And then when the generator come on now, your computer come back. And then when the generator, when the power come back now, they have to go turn, they have to turn on the generator. Hey, I tell you, look, they don't easy, Rasta. Look, they don't easy.
No, madness. And I love the reasoning. The truth and rights reason where you give about the vendors with respect to rebel salute because people must deal with the reality of the situation. You can't expect people to be spend thousands upon thousands for them to all inside and then thing. Of course, we know that sound system, dances and other things, and so vendors. It's part of the key thing, but there are different things for different things.
Yeah, and not only that,
it's not that type of situation.
But not only that, no, give which part Rebel Salute keep to, you know, is a major highway thoroughfare, you know. So you can't have vendors spread out on a road if you switch cross and I go cross the road and I come cross the road. Because it's a highway.
Because it's dangerous.
Yeah,
it's dangerous.
Highway, you know,
people will die.
Yeah, and it's sure it's very far from the road. Because when you come inside, you know, you have to drive, go way down to come in at the place which part of the show keep. So the logistics are not too proper need to entertain them something they still. But when I say, what we really want, go back to this. Well, go back to this Boko Haram people them and this.
Boko Haram, yes.
When I say no, you see, what happened to the AU?
The AU,
the African Union.
Yes, African Union is a eunuch. It's just there as a figurehead because the AU people the so-called heads of state who are supposed to be dealing with it. Number one, the reason why the AU is not able to do a lot of things is that most of the states who are supposed to contribute money towards the upkeep of the AU are not doing it.
Yeah.
That's number one. Number two, because most of the so-called heads of states in the AU depend on the Europeans mostly, the so-called aid and thing.
Yeah.
Whenever they are supposed to make decisions on behalf of the African people in their respective countries, and as a whole, they are not able, they do not do that. And this is why, for example, Obama was able, sometime last year, to call them into the States at a meeting to give them instructions on what to do. And this was the meeting where President Mugabe was not invited, because they know that if he was invited, he would have gone and denounced the brazen behavior of Obama of wanting to dictate what people in Africa must do, because Obama is about helping as much as possible his people who control him and himself in America. Obama is not about our African interests in Africa.
Yeah, well, we know
so
that.
President Mugabe was deliberately excluded because they know that he would have kicked up storm.
Obama has militarized Africa more than any other president in America.
More than any other president. Yeah. He has launched more drone attacks in Africa, killing more Africans than even George Bush Jr.
Yes.
And when he was coming into power, when he was looking to become president for the first time, he promised George Bush Jr. that the racist sanctions, the Zidera Act, to cripple Zimbabwe economically, that if he won, he would maintain it. And he kept his promise.
He never gets a peace prize, though.
Yeah, exactly. But you and I know that the Nobel so-called peace prize is a European peace.
No, me know, but me doesn't say. But me doesn't say.
Yes.
He can get a peace prize, and more people dead in Afghanistan than under George Bush, who everybody did as a demon. This president killed more picnic and more women in Afghanistan with them drone than any other
in
president.
Africa too.
Yeah, in India than any other president.
Any other president.
And them still killing. Because even sanctions on countries cause death too. When you make life miserable in the country for the people.
True. Because when you have sanctions, is health facilities and all kind of things get affected. Because as you and I know, sanctions is a form of warfare.
Of course. And them
sanctions is a form of warfare.
After 50 years, it never worked against the Cuban them.
No, exactly. That is in desperation.
The Cuban them has progressed in 50 years of isolation. Them have progressed in health care. Them have a better health care than America. No illiteracy in America. Them have an army where they can go into countries, go help other country. Them go, them send, instead of them send soldiers, them send doctors to Liberia to go help the Ebola.
While the Americans and the British send soldiers to Liberia.
They don't know why them send soldiers,
to combat Ebola, but it's a front to establish the military system there.
Yes.
And as we're talking about Cuba, Muta, you and I, another Pan-Africanist, must watch that situation in Cuba and support our sister, Assata Shakur, because...
Them not still say she's on a terrorist list?
Precisely. And I am sure that them saying to Raul that them would like her as some kind of deal for normalization. And we must protect that sister. She wrote a letter, an open letter, about this threat that was published in the Zimbabwe Herald.
Never think when we want to play with her too, when she talk.
Yes, as a matter of fact, I'm going to send you a copy of that letter that she wrote just a few weeks ago that was published in the Zimbabwe Herald. And talking about publication, what I noticed for a long time is that they talk about so-called freedom of the press in Jamaica. But the Zimbabwe Herald, who the enemies denounce falsely, they allow opposite views to President Mugabe to be printed in that paper. But you see, Gleaner and Observer in Jamaica, many times in the past I have stopped. They write wrong things about Marcus Garvey and wrong things about Pan-African and things. And when I write a letter to correct the thing, they don't publish,
Yeah.
And they're talking about freedom of the press. And it reminds me of when Marcus Garvey Jr.'s mother, who you knew also well, Amy Jakes Garvey, the second wife, that when she used to complain to Theodore Seeley at the Gleaner in the 60s, when he was the editor then, that when she write her letters to expose the lies that the Gleaner would publish about Marcus Garvey, her husband, in those times, that he wouldn't publish it, Theodore Seeley, who, by the way, used to go to Kingston Technical, and thing. But, yeah, born in Panama, like George Edley and thing. And you know what? He told her that if she wants her letters to be published, she must have her own newspaper.
Yeah, this is Amy Jakes Garvey, the wife of
Amy Jakes Garvey, the wife, exactly, the second wife. Because, the first one, Amy Ashwood, and my cousin. And in January, the 10th of January just gone, was the anniversary of the birth of the first wife, Amy Ashwood Garvey, who was born the 10th of January 1897 in Portland, Jamaica. And let us also remember our brother who you know very well too, and you used to sell his books to, Brother Tony Martin, who on the 17th of January 2013, he passed away. Yes,
he published most of the book then by Garvey.
Yes, and this is majority press thing. Race First Course of African Philosophy, and of course he republished the philosophy and opinions and the poetical works of Marcus Garvey and so on,
African
a man who's earth strong coming up, because he was born the 21st of February 1942. Muta, let me tell you, just keep on doing the work that you are doing. Because
we don't have no other work,
the amount of enemy propaganda.
We don't have no other work.
Precisely.
These are the only thing we know to do.
Only work, exactly. This is our only mission. And we have been doing what we have been doing from our school days at Kingston Technical High School with Marcus Garvey Jr., and so on. And it is good that we have maintained the consistency of fighting for African emancipation, because we know a lot of people who we went to school with and who were involved in the African liberation movement have fallen by the wayside. Just give up, get disillusioned.
Yes. Some of them don't like the oppressor now, have become the oppressor.
Exactly, and beyond I don't have to call names, but we know some of them who have become part of the down-pressing gang of fighting against African people. And they know themselves, and they know that we know them. So it goes to show that we have no other work to do other than to keep on doing what we African people are doing for the liberation of our people all over the world. So keep up the good work, my brethren. See? Blessed Lord. Yes, Mandingo.
Cigarette
Yes, cutting edge.
Cutting, Kevin, well gone.
Yeah, man, blessed man there.
Blessed, man. So much things on the board, I know you, man.
Well, nah, come off yet, you know. Choppings, but nah, come off.
Yeah, tell her, before me even talk about the marijuana, Sean Paul is supposed to go up on a show, and then they threaten him. That show they keep already happening.
Never keep.
Okay. That's what me never hear nothing in the news about it. But with the marijuana, I think I have so much marijuana tune you here, I know, you know, just marijuana, man, I do the ganja weed.
I may play them.
Yeah, I mean, this one with Richina Central and Herbalist, you know?
Yeah.
The next good one. But it best, remember the night I talked with Ralph Smith, man, the night I learned so much about weed that night, I mean, tell yourself.
From Colorado, eh?
Nice. Yes, a real ganja man, you know, sir.
And him there every year for the Peter Todd tribute down at Westmoreland, you know, every year him come here. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, you learn about marijuana different from him, from cannabis.
Let me know go to the man yard, and me I tell you, man, the man have...
Yeah, man, you learn about marijuana different from him, from cannabis.
Let me know go to the man yard, and me I tell you, man, the man have... I don't know, all them dog and marijuana and some blouse and skirt.
Yeah, and tell about the endocannabinoid and the endocannabinoid.
Yeah, man. And they're really into it, man. I'm into it.
That's tell her, man. But, I didn't know, so Pastor, you know, tell most people say, boy, illegal at Jamaica. I'm surprised, because, you know, too bad, man, and thing.
I will people, all of Europe. When you tell them say you can't smoke ganja in Jamaica, them things say a joke can make.
Yeah, man. So I tell them, man, me have a little experience with all the police them what they talk to, you know. Me dep on a open field and me I do some running and some stretching and thing, and me see them a come to me and say, right, the Michael Brown, Eric Garner, you know. You know, see it. But them come and say them I look for a man where roughly run across the field or rob a house, and say, well, what they do, me don't really see nobody still, and I'm a place time when I realize, boy, you know, me alright, me just do, and when next police pull up now, and it's like, him come now and he says, a black man, a white man come first, and a black man come, and he realize that me come from Jamaica, and the conversation gone in a marijuana, and I say, right, I come marijuana, me and the big police them, I pride I sit down and talk about. So, him there, I said, boy, I'm watching news and he has so much money. I said, man, they're making so much money in Colorado. I mean, that's something. I said, you man. And he said, man, if they don't make it legal here in Florida, I'm going to move to Colorado. I mean, I say, because I mean, if I go and talk to see if I say, boy, you want to see me out from on that yard, you know, you want to
Yeah. But, no, you can't really catch it already, but within the fullness side, still, I will leave them really. What about them policemen? Yeah. They know about the ganja fullness still.
Yeah, because just to show you, you know, the system that have you, but the police, them ever lock you up, them want to work with it too. Yeah, but I just saw the system that have you.
Set them up.
You know, because at the end of the day, we are uniform, you know, uniform stand for certain things again. Yeah. So just to show the system really dictates to people. And me really would like to know still, like Christian and Pastor, so what them think about marijuana? Like really and truly, like, I mean, how them think?
Them no want it. You think that they want it legalized? You think they want it legalized?
But remember, you know, in a Genesis, you know, say, herbs are healing our nation. I mean, on top of the levels of man, I say, yeah, we just all burn herbs, not on that kind of crazy level there. But healing in terms of, not just marijuana still, you know, but herbs in general. Yeah. But me not see nobody I go to the herbs and them sick most. A doctor them work with where you get a pill and you have 20 different side effects.
Yeah, with Christian now. Yeah. But I tell you something with Christian people now. Christian people go to church and them pray to God and pray to Jesus. You see when them sick, them go out of their man.
I don't realize.
Most Christian will live a country. May I tell you this? When we used to live a country, most of them have this big church service, you know. I used to, when something wrong with them find little Obia man around the corner where them call Obia man. Ask them who make them foot swell. And if them have anything
for them man.
Take them man and all them up there. And them no go to church go ask pastor that. It's a lucky thing them have some on the radio named Dear Pastor now where you can't go say, Dear Pastor, you want to say, the man thief my man, you know, where you think me should have, the woman thief my man, you know, where you think me should have do with her? And Pastor said, well,
Yeah.
you just go and pray to the Lord and everything will okay.
Yeah, you cannot. Yeah. We never tell me night. But for that stuff, man, Dr. Sebi, he always talk about that. You know, when I come up to Atlanta, they want to go listen to the lecture and document it, you know, so we have it, you know.
All right, sir.
I mean, tell her, and the people, them, see the people, them rob up people tax money to pay the lawyer again. Jamaican people are suffer more, boy.
Yeah,
it's terrible.
Yeah, everything are going terrible. Anyway, we're going, right? We're going.
Yes, man, give thanks, give thanks.
Pass it over. Everybody's a herb man hustling. I know Sergeant Query is waiting. Everybody's a herb man hustling. I know it's my neck I'm risking. Everybody's a herb man hustling. But you
Yes.
Yeah, alright.
We're cutting edge.
Yeah. You know, I'm asking about the weed for you, man.
About the what?
About the weed. We have to smoke it now in your place. If you have a chalice about it in my yard now, and them come in there, I mean, I'm house, and I'm chalice in my yard.
No, well, no, they're not supposed to come in the yard, come trouble you.
You chalice?
They're not supposed to come in the yard, come trouble you, man.
Oh, because to me always hear them say chalice a different charge, like, different from the weed, is it?
Yeah, well, the chalice a big amount.
Yeah.
Well, them not tell you about the amount, them not tell you about the amount you're not supposed to plant more than 5 plants in your yard.
Oh.
They must say if you have 4 plants in your yard, you're alright. But if you have 10 plants in your yard, something more funny.
Oh, no, we're not talking about the amount of plants, I say.
Yeah, you're talking about your chalice. You're talking about your chalice.
Yeah.
Me don't hear them mention about chalice, but suppose you're a rasta, you keep a rasta funk chalice.
Yeah, me a rasta. No, me not have the funk. I'm not saying me a rasta.
No, me don't know. Them don't mention nothing about that, and me don't know. Me not go ask one of them.
Alright, me not say no. Suppose not have up on the road now, me a carry a little quantity with me. How much?
I think they will say 8 ounces or something like that, you know. Something like that I did hear one at a time.
Oh,
but no more than 8 ounces.
I can't phone them, can't lock me up for your phone them.
But what I want to know now, the bingy, no, when me I try to find out now about this bingy thing, if Rasta allowed in a certain, it's a in a event, if Rastafari keep an event, them we allowed ganja in the event. But when me want to find out how the ganja go reach at the event.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because suppose the event need 2 cocos bag of ganja.
Yeah.
Suppose it's all the same day bingy. And it need 2 cocos bag of ganja, and you are the man who is designated to carry 2 cocos bag go to the bingy.
Yeah.
Suppose the policeman stop you on the road and find the 2 cocos bag. Can you tell him say the bingy you carried it to? I don't know.
I don't know. Me a fireman now, me a talk without the phone, you know.
No, but I have to find out still, you know. I have to find out how it go. Because if maybe they would have say, well, you have to call the organization where I keep it for rectify, say you actually carry the 2 crocus bag of ganja go to the event. I don't know, but I have to find out still.
So as a Rasta now, so me I keep an event now. I'm a Rasta man and I keep a gathering, me and my village, I and I village in them.
Rasta. No, him the minister. Him. The minister. Exempt. Yeah, him can give permission. Him said the bill will also empower the justice minister to authorize a person, group or organization. So you can get other. It's like maybe it's like them say you keep a session and you have to go get work. You have to go get nice what them call it time.
The permit.
Yeah, the permit. Well, maybe it's the same thing. If you go keep a something as a Rasta man in your yard, him have the authority to get a person, group or organization. They go ahead for deal with it. And him can also give you the go ahead to plant ganja too. If it is related to the religious organization. Yeah. If it's related to the religious organization.
The woman is a fireman now and As me a fireman, once I want to start something, what I will agree with. So me don't know classify myself.
Where is a fireman? Where is that about fireman? Where is that about? They don't say a Rasta man and that's the way you're a fireman, man. Yeah, only a fireman, we are no Rasta, you know.
Okay. Rasta, man. I don't know. Once I want to think that me not agree with. So me not do for myself for no organization.
Yeah, well, me not belong to an organization either.
Alright. So me have to know. If me as a Rasta, I keep something on me now, come from an organization. Oh, that's how
you never hear me say, you know. You never hear me. You
say you have to come from an organization.
Wait, no, man, you never listen to, hey, brethren, me don't like, listen to me, man. The bill will also empower the justice minister to authorize a person, group, or you never hear that? You just hear the organization.
Yeah.
It's a person, group, or organization. All right?
Yeah.
All right, brethren, give thanks. All right, so, I'm not going to keep saying the same thing over and over. Something like this.
Everybody's a urban hustling. I wanna get high. So high. I wanna get high. So high. I wanna get high. So high. Yeah, number one reggae station
Yes, cutting edge, yes.
Yes, Mota.
Bless
Yes,
you,
man.
Yeah, man, we're there.
I listen to this show all night, man.
Yeah.
I give thanks to you for the help you reach and all that.
Yeah, man, of course.
Yeah, because I remember days first gone when I in the high house, I used to police today, man. I used to plan the herb. Yeah, man, so I give thanks to see to reach here now.
Yeah, of course. Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's going to reach further too. It's going to reach further too, you know.
Yeah, this is the last start, you know.
Yeah.
I believe this is only a start.
Yeah, man, it's just a start. And you know, say, I don't want a man feel say him can go make him eat a ganja known, you know, because him feel say, because police will still come, they come take it to and burn it down.
But no, after because I listen to the program and I listen to what the matter, because I still have to give thanks because when we have run up under and hide from police or about the bush.
Tired to lick me in a
you want one fit now, and then a policeman have a trouble, you still have to give thanks.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
man, give thanks.
Yeah, because I have to go through a
whole heap of persecution.
Yes, man. My father was Rasta in Mota, and got people sorry, tell you, look at you, that's Rasta, Yeah. And you have 6 months in the time, then my father do in a prison, man.
Yeah, mandatory.
Yeah. And not even police alone, people used to against Rasta when they see all the passport. Dirty Rasta and all them things,
Yeah.
So,
mad boy.
I give thanks Rasta.
Them call you mad boy.
Thanks,
Them call you mad boy.
Yeah, I'm mad Rasta, madman. See madman apart, yeah. Yeah, man.
The phone at the builder refused still, I know nothing. That's why we can't give up. That's why we can't give up. We have to go through now because enough things Rasta say. Enough things Rasta say, I got prove, you know, what? Enough things, what did I say?
Yes, sir. I have the code for it, yeah.
All right, Bridget, give thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, give thanks.
So, give thanks. Alabama man daddy this, you know.
Yeah.
Alabama man daddy this, man.
All right, sir, give thanks, man.
Yes, man, I'm here. The doctor talk about this still, yeah. I'm going to meet the you know. I'll come meet the what I done still.
All right, sir.
Yeah, man.
I'm an
Hey, me tell you, say, that lock up thing, they rough and Rasta do, you know. 4 people in a car a drive. And a little butt dip on the ground. And police stop the car. Including a pregnant daughter in the car. 4 people in the car, including a pregnant daughter. And police stop the car, you know. And see the butt on the car ground. And lock up the whole away. I tell you. Lock up the whole away. Carry go to police, they're going to lock up the whole away. Me I tell you.
Tired feel liquid in a bush. Tired feel liquid pipe in a gully. We want to come out in the open, but the breeze can blow it so far away. Tired feel liquid in a bush. Look out there, oh yeah. Look out there, pressure so high. No longer. I'm so coming from the country with my bag of Cali. I woke up on a DC. Him want people me. My dick stuck right in my hip now.
You know, so we have play a ganja tune from after 10. And we don't stop play a ganja tune and know what's something to do. And we can't go and play till morning, you know. But why me I say that now is this now, that can you imagine Jamaican artists make so much music about ganja? And this is not the place where spearhead the legitimacy of ganja to the point where now it would appear that the benefits that's supposed to be derived from this plant is taken out of the hands of Jamaica and Jamaicans into the hands of people who was against it. And then little more you go and hear Monsanto come in. And we're going to deal with the seed them. I keep repeating it, you know, save the seed them, you know, because when Monsanto reaches, so, you know, if a little stray in a your thing ever blow over film place or film thing ever blow over your place, and them know say that seed that it come over here, so not your seed, you're gone at some big courthouse.
And the good lamb spread, yeah. A little driver's dog and a little good egg, yeah. You get them waiting in the city. Don't you touch
Look how much ganja tune we play and we not start play them yet.
Don't you take my
Yet still the discrimination against ganja and the people them who is found with it. It's so brazen that Jamaica that people are dead. Dead because them have ganja upon them. Dead. Enough life lost because of that little plant in the possession of people who just see it as a plant and a good plant and not as a drug. And tonight I learned something. I learned something from the government of Jamaica that hemp is in the definition of dangerous drugs. I never know that. I just know that tonight. say hemp is a dangerous drug.
I'm on forward all over the world, and I'm on smoke many different kind of herb. A father herb that I'm on taste. This is the one herb that I like the best. Yes, it's my Jamaican herb. It's my Jamaican ironically.
Yeah, and it was like a year after independence was announced that the police attacked Rastafari, and it was at that time, we now know it as the Coral Garden incident. At that time, it was ganja was made mandatory 18 months, mandatory sentence. That means no matter what, all a seed, even a seed, them find by you. Because all the man, them, all the people, them just eat this thing as well, you know. That evil as seed at 18 months, mandatory sentence, no matter where you want to say. It was during that time, 1963, ganja, the sentence to ganja was made mandatory 18 months. And me I tell you, enough man go there, spend 18 months. Enough man spend 18 months.
Yes, sir. I just 100 pounds of money burning in the chamba. I got 100 pounds of money burning in the chamba. Where them they bring the cochico. Make me lick it till the bone. Far we now go run from them hill and gun. We lick it till the bone.
Yeah, why you remember say we'll be back here a little more from 2 to 5:45 with the stepping razor, the art of war. Yeah. We're there from 10 o'clock, a little after 10. All of the tune them is related to the development that take place today in a Jamaica, where the government has reached a stage now where Parliament pass certain things in the house just to sign off on it now for really make this plant take it out of the space of criminality in the position in the possession of people. Take it out of the criminality.
So bring the cochico.
I still have to go find a man who tell me, suppose a man get order for 200 pounds of ganja for carry go one bingies and police stop him on the road with it, how that will go? Or if you keep a party and each person in the ward 8 ounces. I did ask a question there already, you know. Each person in the ward 8 ounces. And you have 50 people in there and I deliver to those 50 people 8 ounces each. And 8 ounces multiplied by 50 is more than the allotted amount where you're supposed to have for you. So how those people go and get it? I have to go ask somebody who is in a right state of mind, not my mind. Right state of mind to tell me exactly how that go. If I get out of if 10 8-ounce of ganja or 58 ounce stick of ganja, and I drive go to Beverly Hills, I drive go to Cherry Gardens, go get the people them, and police stop me on the road and find it. How that I go? How that I go?
running away from the police. They want to charge him for smoking ganja.
Free the weed. Me say fi free up the ganja. And the data them a scroll.
REFM. Thought-provoking. Always smoking. Lyrics like a bazooka. You are listening to Mutabaruka.
Free the weed. He drill, he drill, he drill, he drill, he drill up.
Up night, out your sight. Honey baby, I will feel alright.
Coachy dub. Yes, we give thanks. You see me and Chicks is in the house and now ready to take over till 6 o'clock. Give thanks to the moment, give thanks to the time, give thanks to the energy. Give thanks to stay with me. Them hours a night, yeah. I listen to pure ganja music. Ganja music from 10 o'clock till now. I tell you, which part is you gonna hear that? Ganja music right, Joe. I know we're gonna play 2 more before we bring in. My bread should be a trick. Yeah, we're gonna play 2 more. This is the one. This is one I never out of the 2 we're gonna play. Believe me.
Skeng, 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 skeng. Skeng, 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 skeng.
Yes, I tell you, man. Feeling high. Okay, so you're Western now. I got regard with that tune, you know. Last ganja tune for the night, unless Matrix come lick with some more stick, but I won't leave a play. I won't leave a them a play. Here you go.
We don't trouble your banana. We don't trouble your corn. We don't trouble your pimento. We don't trouble you at all. So if you continue to burn up the herbs, we gonna burn down the cane fields.